I'm hoping it doesn't end up being exactly that, but it's something that I'm gonna have to consider it as a possibility. Okay. So these can be siphoned. I think if you siphon them and it's their turn to detonate, they just surrender immediately. So I'm actually not going to worry about these guys right now. Okay. 3-stream boss. It's possible. This guy is no joke. Alright, I gotta check something here. So 250. Okay, so what is the turn? Okay, 2-turn cooldown. So she'll probably have to use this, what, first turn? So that we could actually be able to siphon both of them. Because I'm probably not, I mean, I could just keep going in and out until the group siphon works, but even still. No legs versus no joke. Literally just true. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm armed with the knowledge that the bombs will just surrender if I think they'll surrender if they're on the turn to detonate and they're siphoned. So we can siphon these guys, and then basically they're just wasting slots in the Valhalla that aren't being used on something else, which is quite handy. So I think first turn I'm gonna siphon one of these, then I'm gonna siphon the other one as soon as I can, because that's gonna be like right before it detonates. And then I can just ignore the bomb. So then, the only thing I'll have to worry about for a while at least is the Giga Harpoon and the Valhalla itself. So the Harpoon pulls out a backup, of course. Pretty sure it's just neutral damage, it's just AoE, I think it hits everyone. Mostly just, oh, it could be frozen, huh? And stunned. Okay, well, I'll almost certainly be doing that as well. Okay, so we're forming together at least a very early game strat here. That boss could be big trouble. Beating him right before Dark plays on final boss. Oh, you wanted people to tell Siphon strat? Perfect. Yeah, I remember some people, at least 1 or 2 people had mentioned it when I fought the Neon Valkyrie and mentioned that the main bomb from that fight can be siphoned and then it'll just surrender. So I think that'll be a pretty useful tip for this fight. Excuse me. Okay, so I think we basically. I think our early game strategy is going to be mostly neutralizing the turrets. As much as I'd rather stack defenses right away, I think I'm going to want to siphon one of the bombs so that we can get the siphon cooldown work going. And we need to stun or freeze this guy. I don't currently have any preference one way or the other. These are both only for 1 turn, which is fine. But I don't see. Those are going to be my most consistent way to do it, I think, by far. That's the only one that isn't 2 turns of setup. And honestly, at this point, I think using 2 turns on that is just not going to be worth it. For like, we use 2 turns and it's 1 extra turn of stun or freeze, like, what's the point? There's no point to doing that. Whoops. Okay. So that's going to leave this guy. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate you guys problem number 1 with this fight. That literally happens directly at the beginning of the fight. And I have had one time when I hopped into this and it literally killed my entire party. All 3 of my active party died. So that's an immediate problem that we're going to have to solve. In case you want mass siphon. Increase stat. Oh, that's true. I could actually go that route. That's actually a good point. So what does she have that increases? Let's see. Oh no, my cat's screaming. Okay, hold on. I know I have armor that does it. I don't remember which. Is there something wrong? I know I have some armor that does it. I don't remember which one exactly. Hold on. I gotta look through this stuff. I'm gonna cast Medipack. That sounds like something that might be useful. Do they not have any body armor that does that? Okay. Unless I just missed it. Increase the chance of inflicting status effects. Okay. Red dress upgraded does it. Oh, that's on Anna. Okay. I'll probably want to switch that off actually. Here, let me take a look at that. I probably should be upgrading things a little bit more aggressively now that I have a lot of money. Good resistances, too. Maybe not for this fight, explicitly. Kids around and family talking with me. How many game overs so far? Fabrice really thought I already died. No, we haven't started. I'm gonna be doing a lot of prep. Jam TV Elephant. Just playing some 2v2 with Smash Meter. That kind of sounds fun. But you know, I'm a little bit in the minority in that I kind of like fun sometimes. Come to find out. Okay, what did that do? Holy skills. I'm gonna cast Renew. Which one is that again? Renew. Is that? Is it Renew, the weaker version of Refresh? Is that what that is? Except there was Team Attack. Apparently, that's how it's usually done on the higher levels, which is a little bit scary. But that's apparently how people actually do it in 2v2s. Yes. Okay. So that's interesting then. Okay. I think I'm gonna get everything. I'm gonna try and get everything up to level 4. I think. Debuff skills. Depending also buffs HP. I haven't upgraded this one at all yet. Cat Bomber. Oh, I guess that's the summon? Okay. Yeah, if we get everything up to level 4, then we'll be guaranteed to be able to see absolutely everything about these pieces of equipment. Still, okay. I mean, some of this stuff is just not really that worth it. I do have to remember, I'm not going to want to leave and come back here. It's Refresh without Bless, okay. So, it's okay-ish. Uses all of those. That's like, not bad. Ooh. That's really expensive. That's really good, though. Player auto-revive. Anything that can give auto-revive is just so strong. I am running a little bit low on resources, though, so I have to be a little bit more conscious of what I'm actually getting here. That we're gonna do. Big bomb. Having bomb resist, I think, could be handy enough. I haven't upgraded this at all yet. Buffs magic attack by 80%, huh? Okay. Like I said, I'm a little bit more scarce with what I'm actually upgrading right now, because you can see we're getting pretty maxed out on some of this stuff. Okay. So hypothetically, if I were to kit her out with some, let's just have her with the elephant. I actually don't know what the odds are of this now. Oh shit, she might just die. Nope, she lived. Okay. I just kind of want to experiment a little bit here. There's going to be a lot of going in and out of this fight, I'm sure, just so you guys know. So it's 100%, but I don't know how much this hat actually helps. Really useful with damage achievements with Lance. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Okay, so that was very good. He can't be siphoned. The only thing it siphoned was the thing that was most susceptible to being siphoned. Okay. Does someone know auto-revive chance of equips? That would be useful. Try entering with no legs at the back line. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess he is... That attack he's using probably has pretty high accuracy, so that's probably a good call, actually. Okay, so right off the bat, that didn't work. Status boost, 1.5 times chance. Okay. So that would mean that my siphon had 150% chance to go off. And they have a 70, and they're, I forget, status chances are multiplicative, right? So it would be 1.5 times 0.7. That can't be right. Or does it subtract? Right? That is right? But that would imply that I had a... So I'm doing 1.5 times 7. And then I'm getting 1.05. So that should mean that should have... 0.3. Hold on. Am I thinking about... I must be thinking about something wrong. It's 1.5 chance. Siphon is 100% chance. And they're 70% resistant. Oh, should I be multiplying by 0.3? Oh, because it's... Okay, that would actually make more sense. Then it's 0.45. Okay. Yeah, I was doing 70% of 150, but I think I actually needed to do 30%. Yeah, okay. So if we multiply... Yeah, I see. Okay. Sorry, I understand now. So if we multiply that by another 1.5, then we get about a 70%... Then we actually end with roughly 70% chance to get that effect off. Said right at the moment, yeah, so multiplicative. No, you're fine. I figured that's what you were talking about. You're all good. Unless you were talking about something else. Yeah, so yeah, that's the main problem is honestly, like, sometimes people will respond and sometimes I quite frankly just forget what the hell I was even talking about at the time. Okay. So let's just try, okay, alright, so with this setup at least we had a chance of everyone staying alive, so that's good. I'm just gonna do a bit of field testing here a little bit. Well, figures this isn't the real attempt. Okay, so we have about a 70% chance. I actually think it would be worth it for me to just leave and come back into the fight over and over until I get this chance. There's 30% chance to add, multiply that by... Yeah, okay. That's assuming that I want to keep her with these equips, but honestly, this is not that bad. She's, like, not super resistant to anything, but she's very resistant to a lot of things. And, of course, we're probably going to change this weapon to something else, too. So, probably, like, a bomb or something. I'll just tentatively put that on, which gives her pretty solid resistances. And actually, hold on, do we have... We might be able to make this a little bit better if we wanted. If we have anything that increases... I actually don't think we have a flare that does that. I'm inclined to say no at the moment. What statuses do your weapons give? You have 2 status boosts. Oh, yeah, I do now. So that according to calculations at least, that should be like 67.5% chance to siphon on the missiles, which is the main thing that I actually want to siphon. What status do your weapons give? As far as what do you like? What in particular? Just like the weapons that I have in general, or who are you gonna use primarily to have damage the tank? Honestly, I haven't gotten that far. As far as I got was I started planning out how I want to take care of these things, and then people started to give me tips on boosting my siphon chance for the shockwave bombs, and I think there's 2 other bombs, or at least 1 other bomb type that he can use, so it's pretty useful. The staff can give enchanted. Oh, really? Which one? I actually didn't notice that. So we're looking at status. Which one can do that? Am I missing something? I don't see one that can give enchanted. 67.5. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought it was. Oh, it casts enchant? Wait, hold on. Oh, Elder's Wisdom. Randomly cast Big Root. Also, thank you. Oh my god, Unit. Again. This is gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be something. Alright. Oh my god. Thank you, Unit, for the 1,000 bits. Oh my goodness. Upgraded Elder's Wisdom. There it is. May unleash enchantment while attacking. That's interesting. Enchantment's the one that makes them take double damage from physical, right? Yeah. That's interesting. I think this is the first time we've been given a consistent way to inflict either of those stats. I'm gonna hold off on that just because it uses our only 3 opals. That might be something to do. Increases buff skills. Oh, okay. I mean, if we do that, that would obviously set up Matt and Anna to be our main damage dealers against the tank. That would like, if we wanted to go that route, that is very clearly the direction we were going. Let's see. Boost power earth skills, big group between turns, increases buffs, and may cast enchant. Jeez. I'll see ya. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you again, Unit. Really do appreciate that, man. I promise you really don't have to donate bits every time you watch the stream. Despite what people may think, it's actually free to watch the stream, but I do always appreciate the bits. Just don't want you to feel like obligated or anything. I'd always appreciate it though, man. Siphon only affects bombs at the last turn. Oh, that's true, actually. Okay, but that's honestly fine, though. Because if we get a consistent mass siphon, well, consistent-ish, that's, I guess, the problem. Is that it's only for 2 turns. So, basically, we can't use it on their first turn. Froze. Okay, yeah, that also would probably work. I didn't actually think to look at their freeze chance. Yeah, it's the same as the other ones, okay. Buffs, okay. Just because I want to. Alright, that's what I like to do, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, I really do. Just wanted to make sure. Been thinking about that a bit recently. But, emphasis on bit. Okay. So, I really like the idea of mass siphoning. But, yeah, the fact that we can stun them... Although, keeping multiple things stunned or frozen at once, I think would be a little bit tricky. So that's why originally I was thinking of the single target siphon strategy. Because if we siphon one of them first turn, it'll be siphoned for 5 turns, and then it's definitely not going to be an issue. And then I can siphon the other one. Always have one for turn. If you say, yeah, exactly. That's why I got to, yeah. I think that's why Fabrizio had mentioned that, actually, because I forgot that the multi-target actually only works for 2 turns. Classic combo of Matt, Lance, Nat. Okay. I mean, if we go that route with Nat, I think Lance will probably end up kind of sitting more on the sidelines, because we're going to mostly want our physical attackers. Double-digit viewers. Thank you, Keith, for the 1 bit. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, people really dig the EBF5, which I'm very happy about, because I love the shit out of this game. So always glad to have people around for streams that I actually am really happy about. I mean, for any streams in general. Whoops. Here's a classic right there. Look at that. We're back to that time. All right. Valhalla heals itself. Huge amounts of damage and fast. It doesn't say what kind of attacks it can use. I'm going to assume normal and bomb are going to be its main go-tos. So it can be weakened, it can be cursed. Potentially get wet, which probably would be helpful. Can be dry for bomb, actually. Oh, it's actually weak to earth. Oh, okay. Alright, I think we're probably going to go with the Elder Wisdom, then, in that case. I think that kind of seals the deal, in my opinion. Aside from them, buff allies, give enchanted. Heal when necessary. We're fighting the Neon Vanilla tonight, boys. You know what I mean by normal. What kind of ragtag stream is this? Look, it's not very good, alright? I get it, Ryu. Also, Ryu, please help. I've started buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. I'm falling into my old habits. I'm going to way old habits with that one. Reminds me of vanilla ice cream for no reason. It's understandable. Neon Vanilla sounds tasty. I know, right? It really does. Okay, also, this guy drops titanium, which is nice. He's very debuff resistant, but he's not terribly debuff resistant. So we can do a little bit of setup with, like, debilitate at least. This Yu-Gi-Oh is cheaper than that. Is that actually true? I don't play any of those competitively. I'm really very casual with Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I don't even know people in real life hardly that play it. But I mostly just get it for collecting, just because I like it and it just reminds me of when I was a kid. But I guess I'm not too surprised by that, but I know that at least there's some pretty staple Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been watching a lot of videos recently. Anyway, doing the EBF4 boss rushes while watching. This should be fun. Good luck. Alright, good luck to you as well, man. Both got some pretty tricky challenges here. Time to duel, get your game on. Let's rev it up. I tried getting into Duel Links very briefly, but I got very quickly overwhelmed because there's like 20 or 30 different things you can buy from the in-game store and a bunch of shit to do, and I just kind of didn't know what to do, so I just kind of stopped. But that was just like a couple days ago, though. Okay, sorry. I like Siphon, but it's a little unreliable unless we do the turn 1 Siphon, which I think I'm okay trying that strat out. Turn 1 Siphon one of the bombs, and then turn 3 or whenever, turn 3 or 4, Siphon the other one. I think I'd have enough time to do that. But I got Weapon from Glitch Boss, so I had 3 chance boost equips on that. Consistent mass Siphon. Yeah, definitely with another equip that would make those almost guaranteed. Hello, hey, Medieval, good to see you again, man. Welcome, welcome. me see. Oops. 675. Yeah, that actually, if with a third chance boosting equipped, that actually is guaranteed siphon on them. The overwhelming super card limited competitive game. I'm just overwhelmed at all the stuff I can buy. Logic, you can fight the glitch boss right now. Yeah, I've made my choice. I'm gonna stick here and I'm gonna fight this boss eventually. Okay, so he has a lot of weaknesses, which is nice at least. So it's pretty easy. Thank you, Community Smuggler, for the follow. Appreciate that. Dig the username as well. Sorry, I didn't mention that when you were in chat earlier. So yeah, they have a lot of weaknesses, which is good because it makes it a little bit easier to kind of get a build that basically get an equip that actually is useful. Weapon's not a staff. Okay. But it's a okay. Don't understand what that means. No spoilers. It sounds interesting though. I'll be curious to find out what that's about. Probably much later in the future. So he's mostly weak to earth and bomb though. I think I'm gonna go with this. So let me just double check. So when this is upgraded, may unleash enchantment. So that's just an attack that enchants. Is that accurate to say? I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting with it. Just want to save and do a bit of work here. Hold on. Gamble all. There is an in-stream little gambling widget. The stream elements overlay. Every time it will enchant. Okay. So if I do something like no, I just want to do regular attack, right? I don't think Rainbow Blast would do the trick. And Silent Magician competitive deck. 7 out of 10 regular attack? Okay, that's what I thought. And of course, nothing can be resistant to these. Let's just try this. Okay, enchants for 1 turn. Doubles physical damage. We're just gonna do a really quick test of this. Okay, so that's completely unbuffed. He's undebuffed except for the enchanted. That's like okay damage. Considering how much more damage that's gonna do, that's pretty good. Can he be okay? Alright, just wanted to do a quick test of that. Which is a secret boss give. I don't know anything about either of them, to be honest, so I didn't even know there was a secret. I honestly didn't even know there was like an explicit secret boss, so that's I'm already learning things. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go that route. I think just having her be able to do that is pretty helpful, and again, it gives her a good status effect. It gives her some not super useful weaknesses, but seems good. Why aren't you streaming Just Dance 2019? It's a good question. I don't think I have a fully competent answer to that question, to be honest. Okay, so as far as like elements to resist, I'm not actually completely sure what to go with. Also, I think I'm gonna wait. What is it weak to? Earth, right? It's weak to earth. Do I actually have an earth weapon yet? I'm not sure I do. That's actually very unfortunate. I don't have an earth weapon for Matt yet. It will probably have to go electric for him then. No. I think, because the boss is still 80% weak to earth, so I think, and Cataclysm is just one of his better attacks, I think I'm still better off with earth. So that means the element I equip, the weapon I equip, I actually don't care what element it gives. Just Dance. He's out of shape. Yeah, thanks, Angel. I know. Resistances are dumb. Stats are all that matter. It's pro streamer Baba Kanoosh. Go for the most power? Okay. Makes sense to me. So let's see. That's 45, 20. Oh, this I haven't even upgraded yet. Hold on. Oh, this is mostly a magic attack weapon. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm obviously not going to equip that, so I'm not even going to bother. Heaven's Gate's 50. Oh. I don't really like the accuracy debuff on that one. That's certainly some damage, though. 5k damage isn't enough. Gonna need a good way to curse. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will need to work on curse. I'm definitely gonna want to keep Valhalla cursed and weakened the entire fight because he's not weak. He's not resistant to either of them. He's weak to ice and ice sword. What's this stuff? Yeah. So that's the thing is I don't know because he's okay. So he's 80% weak to earth. He's 50% weak to ice. My ice attack does a bit less damage, but I have an ice weapon that boosts ice attack, and I don't know the calculations nearly well enough to actually be able to confidently say which one does more damage. I honestly have no idea. It's a tank, it can't evade. How is its like in? Let me just check actually how its evade stacks up to ours on average. Let's see, 66. Oh, okay. 90. So theoretically, if we were to equip him with this weapon, (63). He actually could miss, but it's pretty unlikely. Okay. It lowers his evade, though, which I don't like very much, either. Half base evade compared to most foes. Yeah, I did forget about that. Doing Marrow Odyssey, any % stream tonight? Here's my pimp money to host me when you're done here. Alright, thank you very much, Keith, for the 50 bits. I'll be done 9 to 9:30-ish, probably. I'm gonna start ending a little bit sooner, just so I actually have time to sleep. But yeah, I'll definitely drop you a host when I'm done, man. Sounds good. Just use the flare that boosts accuracy. This is true. That should... Who even has that right now? Why do you have that? What am I doing? It doesn't even make any sense. I guess I'll just give you that. Might as well. Don't care about that. There we go. Okay. So that should... it's a bit -2 evade, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we can deal with that. Sleep! I think it can raise its evade, but you'll probably dispel it. Reverse it. It doesn't have anything? Okay. Alright, so I think we'll go with this then, because this is definitely going to be our most damage dealing. This also gives him stagger resist, which is kind of useful. I dig that. I could definitely appreciate the stagger resist. Okay, so if that's the case, we actually might want to upgrade this a bit. Damn, okay. No, we're not doing that, unfortunately. Counterattacks with normal attack. That's pretty good, though, to be honest. 3 hours of sleep and cleaned a dumpster. A dumpster I call my room for 5.5 hours. Oof. Sorry to hear that, silly. Buffs himself and debuffs you guys like clockwork. Ooh. That does not sound very good. Was that the gnome? Yeah, I do remember the Valkyrie did. I think he could, like, rev his engine or something. And I thought that buffed his evade. And Valhalla buffs its offenses. Okay. Let me double check something also. Who has our dispel? You. 120%. Okay. And then not resistant. Okay, cool. So we don't really have to worry about his stat ups. If anything, we'd actually probably just want to reverse them. But if we're in a weird spot with his buffs and debuff situation, we can just dispel as well. Okay. So Matt's definitely going to be main. I think Matt and Anna are going to be the drink. Although we can't stagger, actually, so maybe not. Is this an epic run? Yep. Oh, I didn't put that in the title. You're right. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I normally actually have epic in the title. Okay. There we go. Yep, this is all on epic. I'm not switching off epic for any reason. Isn't it the name? No, I actually didn't put it in there. I don't want to watch ads to donate bets, but unfortunately I can't do that in Brazil. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but it's really no problem at all. Yeah, the watching ads for bits thing has always been a bit funny. Also, what is going on here? Why is... This is, like, shifted over slightly? Or this is shifted... Something's shifted funny here. But anyway, very minor. Yeah, it's no problem at all, man. I just appreciate you being here more than anything else, so... It's really all good. Okay. So, I think I'm better off. What is Bomb's dispel, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely better off going with the lumber. So, her, I'm also better off giving earth equips. I think she has a couple of earth weapons. So this is taking a while, but I'm sure most of you guys were expecting that coming in. Switching off epic for any reason. Yeah, I don't. Maybe, like, after we're, like, way done with the whole thing, you know, just to get, like, the high damage achievements, you'll probably have to switch off of epic just for a chance to actually be able to do them. Pawn invested in me. I declare you to lose internet. No, please, silly, no! Internet nuke inbound. No! Please, not again. I can't deal with that again. Let's see. You don't have... Oh, I guess you do actually have a bomb skill now, don't you? It's too much power, too. I doubt you have a bomb weapon, though. I think I'm going to want to kit out No Legs. Maybe for evade, honestly. Just as more of like a fallback. I know he does physical damage, but... I think he's mostly going to be playing more of a support role this time. Don't think that's worth losing the evade. Nuclear launch detected. That being an epic won't help at all for damage. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I probably won't switch off epic for any reason then. Didn't realize that. Oh, here, I haven't upgraded this yet. There's Torrent, okay. Just like to see what some of these weapons do at higher levels. I don't actually know what to give you, to be honest. This is just pretty solid all around. I think we'll go with that for now. I'm obviously... Wow, he has a lot of guns that he doesn't have yet. Not to mention he has like 3 that I bomb. Hold on, where is the one I got? Ah, here we go. Inflicting Dry, I think, is actually going to be pretty valuable. Wait, hold on. What's the status that makes them weak to earth attacks? Is it Tired? Does Tired do it? BRB, no problem. The thing looks like a mudkip, kind of. Here, hold on. She's susceptible to Tired, yes. It's heavy. Oh, right, it's heavy. What does this do anyway, though? I actually don't remember. Oh, it's bio. Okay, increase bio. That's obviously worthless. Okay, heavy. Tired buffs poison. Right, okay, I see. Alright. Heavy. How do I inflict heavy? I've never thought about light and heavy. I think, what is it, like, Airwave inflicts light? Do I have an attack? I must have an attack that inflicts... No. What attack? I have a something. I'm not you, I don't make that mistake. But you just did! Heavies with gravity attacks, right, so Pulsar. Okay. Dark Pulse, 100%. You can also get heavy from Anna's bows. Okay. Let me check that out. There we go. Or no, that's light. Right? Pretty sure it's light. Alright, where's heavy? Don't see heavy yet. I'm pretty sure that's light, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So it doesn't seem like I can inflict heavy with her bows yet. That's dark magic? Yes, perfect. Oh, whirlwind, that's what it was. Thank you. I knew there was some wind attack that inflicted light. Okay. You didn't unlock yet? Okay. Okay, I see. But that's fine. We have Nats's dark attack, which is guaranteed to get it, so that's not that big a deal. How many turns is that for? 2 turns. Okay. So how do we stack the most damage possible? The main problem, actually, with not having an earth weapon is that, or with having a neutral weapon, actually, is that his cleaver is not going to do as much damage as it could otherwise. So, like, if I gave him the lightning shard, I think his cleaver would do more damage. But it's going to be better for most other situations, so I think that's fine. We have that bow equipped. Right. Okay. Thank you, Valhunter, for stating the obvious that I failed to notice. Anyway, okay. It's only 40% though. Oh my god. Alright, 40% there. 40%. 60% on combo shot. 40%. Okay. So it's not great odds, but it has a chance. Oh, that bow. Yeah, at least Angel didn't notice it either. That's my only saving grace from that little interaction. Alright. So that's not bad. I wanted to keep her with that bow anyway, so it's really just an extra bonus, if anything. So I'm actually pretty okay with that. Have you played the game of Thought? No? Try giving her some luck. Can you upgrade your equipment before fighting a boss? I've upgraded it as much as I can while I'm down here. Guys, Crystal? Okay. Valhalla confirmed only one in chat who has played the game. I mean, not even that. He was the only one in chat who actually just looked at the weapon, let alone played the game at all. You could literally just look at this and know that it inflicts heavy. I just didn't when I first equipped the bow, and I just ignored it for whatever reason when I was reevaluating. Okay, but yeah, I have stuff. I'm gonna upgrade a bit more stuff probably, but my resources are running dry, and I don't really feel like going all the way up to the surface. So I'm oh, that's kind of nice, I think. I don't actually know if I want that. So I'm probably just gonna stick with what I have. That's a heavy old harp, it sure is. And the 2 foes for light and 2 for heavy. Oh, okay, interesting. I only have 1 of each, I believe, so far. That's interesting. Where is it? This inflicts tired. So what do I have for tired? I have... Oh, wait, I don't... Wait, what does tired do? Tired decreases... evade and accuracy, I think, right? I might want to try and get tired on him as well. I'm not sure how much I'm going to worry about that. I definitely am going to need weaken, which I have her for weaken. She's by far the best way to get weaken. I barely played premium. Okay, I don't think I'll use that weapon. Gotcha. So my main problem is curse. This, I think, is the only attack I have that inflicts curse. 60% chance is not bad, granted. But it's not ideal. So, actually, that could be what I kit him out a little bit for. So, do we have... so, we're looking for increase. Or improve. No, I'm pretty sure it's increase. Increase is the key word we're looking for here. Damn, really? Nothing? What about weapons? Come on. Increase... No. Damn it, do I not have anything? It's probably flare to inflict curse. I'm not sure I have it yet, though. I do have it, never mind. 45% chance. Is that going to be improved by... Here, let me just equip it. 45. 67. Okay, so I can get it up... I can get it up 7 points. I can get it up 7% to be able to inflict curse. It's not as much as I would have liked. Do I have any other way to do it? I don't think I do. It's the problem. I think 67 is looking like the best chance we're gonna get on that. Like water attack? That's bad luck. The child's skull? Oh, human skull. Oh, that's bad luck. This also inflicts bad luck. Yeah, I could check for if any of these weapons inflict it, but I don't. That inflicts weaken, but I don't. I'm gonna have easy access to weaken. Yeah. Yeah. Let me think. If I theoretically were to equip this onto someone else, would that do me any favors? Like, if I give it to her... I was gonna use her for heavy, though. Yeah, it doesn't really help me any either. Okay. Just put this back. Who else even has skills like that, basically, that are just like... an effect spending... Rain... Oh, I haven't fully upgraded that. I don't have anything else to upgrade and go for it. What if I give it to her? Hold on, sorry. I'll check chat in a bit. I'm trying to... Damn. Okay. Oh, wait, no, but she has stuff that's going to boost her status effects. So that actually should work. That should work. If you have cheap bad luck summon, you could use bad luck bonus for inflicting other things. Child Skull Sentinel. Should have been Child's Skull. Huh? Child's Skull sounds morbid. Should have been Child's Skull. Is it just because it's not capitalized anymore? Unloads. Spectrum Unleash combo. Okay. Well, the main thing I'm thinking though, is that she has stuff that's going to boost status, just inflicting statuses. So if I give that to her, this is like guaranteed bad luck. I'm pretty... I don't even have to do the math to know that's the case. It might even be full if I do... I might even be able to get bad luck on... Or, curse on everything. Which is not that useful. Actually, no, I don't think so. No. But either way, it wouldn't be useful anyway. But single target, this is definitely guaranteed to give bad luck. So we have our way to give bad luck. We have a way to get tired. We have a way to get weaken. We have kind of a way to get heavy-ish. It's like pretty decent chance. We have a way to get enchanted. Just with her regular, yeah. Oh. Or no, that's fine. No, yeah. Yeah, this'll still, so this'll give enchanted. What else? How else can we set up on him? So we can get all his stats debuffed. It's human skull, but child skull is more. Oh, okay, I see. Sounds like, okay, I gotcha. Now I see. I see the thought process behind that sentence now. Okay. So yeah, we can get heavy, we can get tired, we can get weakened, we can get dispel. We could probably get bad luck. Actually, speaking of the human skull, we could get bad luck pretty easily as well, which I'm not sure that would be that helpful. But we could do it if we wanted to. Obviously, we don't need to bother capturing this guy, so that's fine. Don't have to worry about that. I think that's pretty much everything we need to. That's pretty much everything covered. We have a way to dispel if we need to. We can inflict dry through Lance's weapon in case we want to upgrade our bomb attacks as well. I think that's most of the situation covered. If I'm not mistaken, at least. We have consistent ways to inflict just about everything we could want. Okay. So what was the plan I decided on for siphoning? I think I'm gonna single target siphon. Because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get away with that. Single target siphon both of the shockwave bombs. Okay. So, at that point, it's just going to be finding what equips we want best. So Matt's going to be a definite mainstay in this fight. He's going to be in 100%. So we're going to want to make sure that he has good resistances for this fight. The problem is I don't know what elements he uses besides bomb. I know he's going to use bomb. That's about it. That being said, the fact that we need bomb resist limits our options quite a lot, actually. Basically, the camo jacket or captain's coat. I only cast Pink Squid. What that one? What does that do again? It inflicts invisible. I don't actually want that. It's not actually that useful. Wait, where was I? Oh, here we go. Big bomb is kind of nice. What is happening in... Oh, I have no idea what's going on. Okay. So probably just camo... It's also strictly defensive-based, so... That's actually pretty good. This casts Medipack. That's really desirable. I can't upgrade it at all, unfortunately. Also gives stagger resist, so he... Oh, 220% resistant to stagger and confuse. Don't look at chat ever. Please. I like chat. What is going on? I don't know. This happens every once in a while. It's fine. It's usually Silly's fault, but, you know, that's fine. It's kind of what he's here for. Alright, it's definitely someone is going to have Medipack. I think it's going to be him just because this just fits the build, I think. I thought you started the battle. Oh, no, certainly not. I'm actually getting pretty close. I've got most things planned out. At this point, I just need to make sure that all my equips and stuff are what I want them to be. Your resistances to things are not very good right now. Wind, light, and heavy resist. Bomb, stagger, and confuse. Nat is kind of going to be the other, like, main element in this fight, I think. You can probably... Do we have anything else bomb resist for the ladies? Robot ears. Electric weakness, though. Not desirable. But I don't actually know if he uses electric attacks. Upgrade this a bit. Okay, so now I think I feel safe removing this from her. I really want to give this to Nat here. I just had a word that starts with T. It ends with the E sound. Is it T? Leave 5 minutes and the chat has fallen into chaos. Time for a purge. Thank you, unit. Finally. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Finally, someone is willing to purge the chat like it deserves. I'm kidding. Mostly. Okay, what does this one do? Also cast Medipack. That's just good. Effects like that are extremely desirable right now. That being said, let me see what else has bomb resist. Yeah. Not a big fan. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get for that. Just good with me. Also defensive base, cast Medipackets. That's pretty much everything I wanted. Sure. I've stayed at Twinkie. Ooh. Low Twink. Okay, what do you get? So that's bomb resist. That's good. I actually don't think I have anything else for bomb resist on the table right now. That being said, I really feel like Lance is going to see a distinct lack of usage in this fight. Actually, we have that. I guess, yeah, that's fine, actually. But yeah, his bomb actually, he has some merits in this fight. As far as what my hint sounded like, yeah, your hint very heavily inclined T. Very, especially with how you normally, like what you're normally talking. Everything was pretty much pointing towards T. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so obviously there's nothing left for bomb resist at this point. So. Gives invisible. I think I'm just gonna kind of kid him out with evasion stuff. I think we might be just about ready for an attempt here. I know this has been a lot of setup, but anyone who's played this game knows that this is a pretty serious endeavor we're about to hop into. Okay, so what do I want? Definitely starting out, at least, I'm going to want these guys. I'm going to want to do probably Protect, Siphon, Reflex. Or no. No, actually, no, we need to have someone heal as well. So, actually, we need to start with a heal. So, actually, we might want to start with Lance in the party. Got both Medipacks, but it's actually not healing that much. So we can go heal, then you do the single target siphon, and then you stun. Yeah, let's do that. I'm leaving and coming back, because if I have Lance start in the battle, he'll take damage, and then he'll immediately be able to just heal himself back up. Whereas if I switch Lance in now, we're going to have Matt damaged in the backup, and that could potentially be a problem. Just start with 7th Heaven. With the strategy that I'm going with, at least, though, I think I absolutely 100% need to siphon on my first turn so that the cooldowns line up correctly with the bombs exploding. I don't think I have any turns of leeway. That is true. That, like, starting with 7th Heaven is certainly not a bad call. I will probably... I might do that on my turn... Oh, whoops. Oh, my God. I didn't even switch him out. God, what am I doing? Okay. That was pretty good. Let's just go with it. Let's just roll with things here and see how it goes. So, oh yeah, saving and loading would have been a smarter option. Yeah, you're right. I was mostly just using that time also to continue thinking. Yeah, actually, you're completely right. I'm just gonna do that instead. I don't know why I didn't. See, when I, like, start to think about something, I just kind of stop thinking about a lot of other things. Okay. So this actually is... No, wait, hold on. This is the lineup that we want, I think, in the fight. Okay. So this is assuming Lance can live. Okay, Lance lived. Good. Nothing good ever comes from them. Yeah. Alright, so that's... interesting. Okay. That should be... Oh, you actually can inflict instant death. Okay. Is that useful? I don't think so. Yeah, I realize now I actually could have just used that summon, but I think... Oh, I didn't even look at summons. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna stick with it for right now. But, yeah, I didn't actually even think about summons yet. Okay, so we're gonna siphon one of the shockwave bombs. So this guy is now officially never going to be a threat. Ever. I'm gonna have you Stun or freeze? I think stun does a bit more damage and it's less finicky. Yeah. Yeah, stun is definitely the better choice. We stun the harpoon. And then hopefully... Okay, healed, that's fine. Giga Fortress model of tunneling. Father pilot one of these long ago is retired as it shook the ground too violently. Crushing workers, that's no good. Okay, well she died already. Each tunnel boy misses acid bombs. What else can do to a man? Okay. Huh? Why did he take his turn? Didn't I just stun him? 50% resistant. Does he have a slight chance to... No, I definitely have the flyboys, yeah. How did... Well, I mean, obviously I'm just gonna leave now. I didn't actually notice that that didn't work. 50%. I guess there's a very incredibly slight chance that that doesn't work. Hold on. Yeah, 120% chance of the 50% resist. That's actually a slight chance of not working. It's not a very big chance. Actually, it might be kind of a big chance, huh? So that's gonna be, what, 60? Yeah, okay. That's actually not that good. Damn. Okay. So that's not consistent is the main problem with that. I mean, we could just leave and come back and just do it over and over again. Do I want to do that? Not really. Will I do that? Maybe? I mean, the most important one is the first stun, but that being said, stunning multiple times would be good. God damn. Okay. Well, it looks like we need to rethink this a little bit. Do I have anything else that boosts status? I think I discovered that I don't actually have any other armor that's going to do this. Just double checking. Wow, you had Not Masked Man? Alright. Appreciate you for hanging out, man. Yeah, so it's a little bit slow. What doesn't that even wear the status boosting gear anyway? Yeah, I guess that plan didn't really need to sort itself out, did it? Yeah, I guess she doesn't really need it anymore, huh? Yeah, you're right. I still had it with the old setup where I was gonna try and full team siphon, but that's just not practical. So I think actually if I distribute the status gear amongst both of them, I think I'm gonna be a bit better off. This looks insane. Can't wait to try it. Yeah, it's something, all right. Okay, I'm trying to. Let me see. This gives HP. I don't think I have any other headwear that's bomb resistant, unfortunately. So I think that's gonna stay on her. Which that's actually fine, I think. So we're gonna switch you into what do we have here. Do I not have a camo? Oh, here we go. No. Do I not have a camo skirt? Oh, right, she has it on. Right, okay. Alright, we're gonna switch those out then. Okay, I knew that I did, I just couldn't find... Okay. I think we're gonna get... This is really nice also. I think this will come in handy. First fought this on New Game Plus on Epic, which doesn't get the achievement. That's way above what my level person. Still took me like an hour. Oh my god. Okay. So now we have distributed the status boosting stuff. So that stun should be 100%. I'm gonna double check the math on that one. Whoops. Shit. So it's 150 times 0.6. No, there's still a 10% chance that actually won't work. But I think that's a chance that I'm willing to take. When the game realized a mistake from some time earlier. Use glitch bot stuff, actually use other. Okay. Never looking for something, search what the characters are wearing. Yeah, you're probably I've made that mistake a lot. Is this? Yeah, this is the right loadout. Okay. Alright. So here, let's actually just start with this, because there is technically a slight chance that this doesn't work. Let me just make sure. 120, 120, okay. So I have no reason to not go for the ice, or the electric attack here. determination because of the weapon. Alright. Okay. We have successfully passed our first 90% skill check. Alright, we'll siphon the bomb. Heal everyone up, and then hope that the tank can't clear us out. And then after that, then we can actually start buffing. And, I should actually have No Legs use Encore, and then have her use 7th Heaven. So what does it heal, like 80,000 damage a turn? Okay, that's fine. No one actually died this time. Okay. Okay, so this is good. This is good so far. Okay, where to go next? Obviously, physical attacks are going to be the main problem. So I'm thinking... I might want to save 7th Heaven for now. I might want to save that for a bit more of an emergency situation. Obviously, we're not going to focus on damaging the boss yet. We're going to focus on doing our setup. That being said, this would do all of our setup all in one turn. As part of seeing it heal all the HP. When it does for taking care of bombs or your party. Yeah. You can imagine. Alright, just a second. Okay. Oh, God. See, now I'm like, gonna make sure that I really think out these turns, because I have to really solidify my strategy here. So I can 7th Heaven now. That would allow us to already start doing some of our other setup, because everything else is gonna be, because all of our buffs are pretty much gonna be taken care of. I need to have her stun this thing, unless we're gonna try and kill it already, which I don't think we're gonna do. So I think we're gonna go ahead and take our second 90% skill check. Okay. That's good. Alright. So let me think. If we 7th Heaven, then we can... No Legs, Encore, Weaken. The Neon Valhalla. We can... we need to start developing his weakness, I think. That's the main thing. Once he stops doing that much damage to us is when we can start to kind of take control of this fight. I think 7th Heaven right now is actually our best bet. I should have done this first actually then, because of the slight attack difference, but I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Okay. Alright, we're gonna 7th Heaven. And then we're going to No Legs, Encore on Ana, and then start getting our weakness stacked up. I think this is our best plan right now. Oh, this is just realized she also has good luck, so that's... I think this is now guaranteed stun, by the way, as long as she has good luck. Which is nice. It's very nice. Okay, so this is going to weaken for 5 turns, which is nice, so I'm not going to have to really worry about it. Just make sure I'm doing this right, okay. Blessed Barrage, Weaken, Neon Valhalla. There we go. Just making sure there's no misinputs here. He's going to heal, it doesn't matter. The Weaken is... Okay, we're good. We've successfully lived another turn. Are those gonna launch next turn? Hold on. Okay, here's a question. Are these gonna launch on their next turn? I think they are. Which is actually a problem. I didn't fully think the siphon strategy through. 5 turns go by like that. Oh, sure, but it just means that I only have to use Ana's turn on this once every 5 turns, which is good. Get back here so we can admire you. He's going to oh, I actually have the other one. This is... Oops, wrong way. This is unusual. This cat usually hates me. Yes? Okay, that's a problem. It's the next turn? Kappa. Alright, so that's not true. I have to use the turn to do that then. Damn. Maybe I should have invested more in the full siphon strategy. Because that means I have to use an apple or something to boost it. Oh, you could try stun freeze. No, you're right. 70% chance is pretty high resist though. Hey, Ikea, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. So let's see. So it's 0.3 times what? 1.2 times 1.5. It's 0.54, but she has good luck. A bit hard to see on mobile. Hard to see what? Sorry? I mean, I guess it'd be hard to see in general. Okay, can someone confirm good luck status health? They'll only dispel you? I don't really want that to happen right now. Is good luck also 1.5 multiplier? Because if so, that would get me up to a little over 80% chance to stun this thing. Alternatively, I could just apple... Basically, I can... It's 1.25? Okay, so it's not even as good. I don't think I'm gonna... That would be like 70% chance to stun. That's kind of a big risk to take right now. I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. I think I might just apple, siphon. 1.2. Yeah, okay. I don't think that's good enough. It's not good enough for me. I think that's my best bet. It uses 2 turns, which is the only main issue with this play. Until last stream, all of that. Yeah, but I'm... Especially, like, individual numbers like that, it's gonna take me a little while before I can commit them to memory. There we go. Oh, that's bad, because I have to stun this thing, too. The bonus from stat gear is 1.5. So right now, she has... To stun, it would be 1.2 times... 0.3 times 0.1 times 1.5 is the current chance, which gets us roughly 50%, I think. Actually using it. Because I realize that if I do that, I'm not going to be able to stun this guy, and he's going to hurt us. He's going to hurt us bad. Because he's not weakened right now. That being said, weakening him might actually be a good decision. Looks like a 100% chance to me. I wish. I really do. Oh, God, there is so much thinking. I need to do something about this. I can risk the stun chance with the good luck. If I could inflict... over 200% chance versus 50% resistant. It's multiplicative, though. Whereas 50% resistant... Oh, you're talking about this... Yeah, so it's a guaranteed right now against the harpoon, but it's not a guarantee against the shockwave bomb, which is this. This is what I was considering. So the problem that I'm in right now is that I need to... I want to siphon or stun the shockwave bomb, and I want to stun the harpoon, but the problem is I can't do those 2 things and heal without taking a chance. This is the problem. If I don't heal, No Legs will probably die, which is bad. But I also need No Legs out. I think I need No Legs out to get the second turn. No, not necessarily, actually. What do you have to heal? Yeah, I could actually switch. Yeah, that's probably a better call. Lance actually might be better at staying alive right now. I actually think Lance is better off for swap out No. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So now we can do just let No Legs die. I'd rather not. I'd rather not already have to worry about reviving allies. And No Legs is good for the backup, at least. So now, we can stun, apple, siphon. The Valhalla is weakened, so he's going to slowly lose his attack power. Somewhat, at least. I mean, he's already to the point where he doesn't one-shot us guaranteed. Rip buffs, exactly. That's the main reason I don't want to let him die. Now we apple. No Legs makes a good bench warmer. For this fight, you're kind of right. He can inflict bad luck, which is kind of what I kitted him out to do. Which can be useful, maybe. Okay. Siphon the bomb. Now, I think they're both just going to surrender. Have to hit her harder and faster than she can recover. It's perfect. Oh, they take their turn to surrender too. Oh, that's really good. So that means that they're probably not going to be replaced next. Oh. pretty good. Why is steam coming out of your... Look, I haven't had to think this hard in a while. Okay. Headshot. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, that changes some things. I don't need to have Ana worry about stunning that guy over and over now. I mean, that being said, something is going to take its place. You sure can. It's not very likely. I think for them it's a 50%. It's not a chance, I think, that I'm most likely going to want to take. Okay. J-Man can't brain lock. I've gone on record to say that plenty of times. It's not shocking information. Gotta go blow it up for me. Alright, thank you very much, Unit, for stopping by. Thank you for the bits. I'll do my best, man. What about bad luck status? As far as what? I do think that inflicting bad luck could be helpful against the Valhalla. But, I'm not sure how much that's really gonna help me. I'm not sure yet. The tread section's ears, then. Okay, so let me think. Is that a guaranteed curse chance with one? I actually didn't rerun the... I don't think I rechecked that. I think that's guaranteed. Yeah, okay, so we're guaranteed to curse him. That sounds pretty good. I think I'm gonna go for that. I'll blow ya. Help with status inflicting? That's true. I've mostly made sure that all of my debuffs or statuses are guaranteed, but there are some that are not. Honestly, the main one that isn't guaranteed... Well, there's heavy. Crits 2, yes. So I will probably... I'm not going to prioritize bad luck right now, but bad luck will be something that I'll probably be throwing on him later, just because I can, mostly. Okay, so I'm thinking we curse. These guys are done. Literally the only thing we have to worry about right now is the Valhalla. Those stuff that aren't too helpful right now? Yeah. So we could get tired. Tired would be nice, because that might mean that he could miss, which is also basically, it's kind of like an offense down. Snowcats when? Apparently Matt buffed Snowlegs, or Snowcats in the, Snowcats in the 1.5, which is interesting. Okay. So we think tired. Guaranteed tired. Tired doesn't work? Why doesn't that work? Does tired not work? I thought it worked. I thought I tested it and it worked. More lows accuracy evasion because 80% resistance to those stats being lowered. Oh, okay. Is that... Where's No Ears? He's over there. You can't see him. Asshole cat's right here. He's sleeping in my room for some reason. Snowlegs. Is that actually... I didn't... We'll go to minus 20. I didn't realize that was how that worked. Okay, so tired doesn't do anything then. Go to minus 20. And Valhalla is perfect for limit bar farming. I could definitely see that. It could be frozen, and I think the chill effect count as the freeze counter. Debuffs go to minus 80 at most. 80% resistant to debuff. It can't be lowered. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. So I guess that's how these work then, is that these will only go to like minus 50. Not that they'd go that low, but... Do they have freeze resistance? Oh, the things? Yes. Pretty much all of them do. The bombs are 70%. The harpoon was only 50%. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so tired does nothing then. Alright, well, that's good to know. We'll go for the curse then. Trying to think. I'm trying to really weigh every single possibility. I think that's... I actually have a bit of a chance to breathe right now. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to try and stack up some more debuffs. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We didn't necessarily want it. We didn't need that to happen, but it's not... I don't think it's gonna change anything. What can you do? This, I actually think his debilitating stuff is actually gonna be kind of useless in this fight. Because we're just gonna keep him cursed the whole time, ideally. Freezing could be more helpful for Siphon if it comes down to it. Okay. bean him. This is actually going to take 2 hours. Chairman thinking, whoa, don't hurt yourself, buddy. I care about your well-being. I'm trying here, alright? I'm trying not to think too hard. So let's see. I think just throwing down a reflex is good. I've been waiting for a chance to do that. I do also want to... Here, let me... What other statuses do we want to inflict? Mad is purely damage. The only time we want Mad in here is when this guy is fully debuffed and we're ready to start doing our damage. It's going to take longer than the strong boss rush. Look, this fight has been hyped up so much for me. I'm going to make damn well sure that I know what I'm doing in this fight. We could go for the bad... No, we actually can't keep no legs and he's not healed up yet. We could do Slime Bunny or something. Or Skeleton Hand. I think I like Slime Bunny a bit better. So we're gonna throw down our Reflex. And then I think we're going to use a Summon, probably Slime Bunny. Slime Bunny or Skeleton, or, yeah, Skeleton Hand. Because he just doesn't have any useful debuffs here. That's not useful. It's time to summon Ninja Cat. Ooh. Oh, didn't someone say, though, that Valhalla actually doesn't benefit from haste? So that actually could be reasonable strategy, to be honest. Is this boss in the super boss rush? I would assume so, but I haven't gotten nearly that far yet. Yeah, we're just gonna drop a Slime Bunny here. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. Healing, that's fine. Oh, he just completely canceled out all the work I just did. Oh, okay, there's a new bomb. Oh, something else got summoned too? Ah. Oh, does he just fully summon these at the end of every turn? Is that what's going on here? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, please. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's so bad. Super boss rush will take 4 hours. The problem is also I need to scan these guys. So that's actually kind of a problem. Okay, so I think we're... I have to scan. I hate taking a turn to scan, but I kind of have to. I don't really have a choice here. Like reasonably, I don't have a choice. So in that case, I have to think about what is my plan for getting all of these things incapacitated. Zombie Hydra summon when? Who did I give Snowcats to? I actually can't find it right now. Oh, you have it? Where the hell is Snowcats? Does no one have Snowcats right now? What? Every 3 turns, replace bombs no matter what. Okay. Where did Snowcats go? Am I blind? I actually think I somehow don't have... I actually think I don't have... Oh, there it is. Jeez, okay. No, we're good. Alright. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't find that. Okay. Alright, 120 chill. I'm just trying to... Our best way to wet is probably going to be, what, Bubble Blast? 60% chance, that's guaranteed, I think. Valhalla X Valkyrie. It is a she? Oh, interesting. The appearance that... Yeah, but I don't actually know what they do either. I don't want to just, like, keep looking at a guide to figure out what these things do. So, like, within reason... I mean, that being said, I don't actually have to worry about these guys right now. I can try and freeze them over a few turns, or do, like, Siphon or whatever. So, it's... Alright, that's actually fine. Let me think. So, I think I'm gonna have you scan. Yeah. Because that's the thing, is basically none of this is gonna do anything for 3 turns. Earthquake Bomb and Acid Bomb. Okay, let's see. Deep Underground... staggering plays causing massive earth damage. Oh, it's not resistant to stun. This one's not resistant to freeze. Oh, okay. Now, this is an interesting development. See the way Anna looks at Natalie during 7th Heaven? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, here's a question. If they're... What does stun and freeze actually do to these guys? Does it just slow their countdown by 1? Or will it do the same thing where they'll surrender eventually? I'm guessing it'll probably just slow the countdown. So it's not like a long-term strategy, because I don't have any... It would be unsustainable for me to actually keep up on that for as long as I would need it to. Oh shit, okay. No, we're good, okay. I forgot, I actually need to have her... Just mentioned Nat's poop so many times. I need to have her dispel this guy. Actually, I forgot about that. Dispel. Okay. So this is an interesting development. These guys can actually be consistently... They can't count down? Okay. So that's the problem, is that, like I said, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep all 3 of these incapacitated permanently. So I'm going to have to... Basically, all that's going to do is buy me time to destroy them manually, which is really unfortunate, but I'm going to have to devote some resources to taking these things down eventually. Not all of them, because the Siphon can potentially work. I don't know if I want to risk full enemy Siphon. Let me see, hold on, let me check my odds on that again. It's 1.5 times 0.3, so it's a 0.5 chance to Siphon any of them. That's actually not that bad, considering there's 3 targets. Okay. Just weighing my options for future considerations, mostly. Nitro arrows. Yes, that would have been a smarter choice. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Nitro arrows would have been better off here, because it would have done damage, and also then my dispel wouldn't have been on 5-turn cooldown. Yep. Completely accurate. Okay, how long? This is heavy for 2 turns. Not that useful, really. So let me just reconfirm. So I need to get heavy and enchanted on this thing at the same turn. Oh, in the future. Again, it's not going to be a huge consideration for right now. This can actually weaken. I might just do that. It's only a chance, though, but just to try and keep up on the weaken cooldown. All right, cool. Want some ketchup water? It's just amazing. All right, that's fine. Those are all going to count down. Okay. All right, that's good. So I think we just go for the full Siphon now, and we see basically where that gets us. Because if this Siphon's even one of them, then it's just as good. Or wait, do I do it this turn or next turn? You setting for a damage limit break? Eventually. Right now, I'm mostly just trying to stay alive. Or I'm just trying to do my long-term setups. Could do Swift Slash for bad luck first. 85%. I'd go with Blade Blitz just for the guaranteed bad luck. I probably should throw bad luck on him at some point. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but in the future, I definitely will want to go for that. So I'm trying. So can anyone help me on this? If I Siphon these guys now, will that work? Because it's gonna Siphon them for 2 turns, but they still have 2 turns to blow up. So I think it should, because if they're Siphoned for 2 turns, that should mean they're Siphoned for 2 of their turns, right? So that should work. Because they'll be siphoned on the exact turn that they're gonna blow up. But obviously I want to make sure, because that's gonna be a pretty huge problem if I get surprised. Should work. Okay. Do believe it would work. I just thinking about it using my brain, it definitely should work. So I just kind of wanted to try and double check. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to... actually, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oops. Oh, okay, okay. They're siphoned for 2 of your turns. I don't actually know if you're kidding or not. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, but... Breaks can easily kill the bombs, and remember, the bomb we're placing is always at the same turns. Right, okay. So I'm just thinking, I could actually give her good luck, and then it would actually be guaranteed siphon on all of them. I just checked the math quick. At least if my math is correct, it would be guaranteed siphon. Which, now that I think about that math, hold on. I have to make sure that that's true, because that's, again, it's a big risk to take. 0.5 times 1.25. No, it's not. I'm wrong. Raise it to 56% chance, though. Oh, 2K Mighty Oak? Mighty Oak would actually be pretty good, too. That's the worst part. But still, that'd be a little over 50% chance. Yeah, I knew that math didn't seem right. So I think we're going to... Oh, we could give bad luck to them, too, which would boost it by another 0.25. 70% chance. I'd give a 70% chance for that to work. I'd even do Swift Slash for that setup. Let's see how this does first. I think that's... I mean, we have, I think, a summon for bad luck. Yeah. I have to be a little bit cautious with my summons, though. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. Because this isn't make or break if I mess this, if this doesn't go exactly how I want it to. Okay. So that's pretty good. Now we can have Lance come in here. His lock on, which gives good luck. This is now a 70% chance to siphon these guys, and like a 56% chance to siphon that guy. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. That's really good. Okay, so those guys should be out of the picture. Now I only need to worry about the top one, and the thing is, I can either stun or freeze. I can't remember. I can actually keep this guy here forever, as long as I'm able to stun him, which is every turn that I actually use Anna's attack turn to do it. Okay. All right, so now we need to re-up on our curse. We are going to stun, right? Yes. Stun the Earthquake Bomb. These two guys are going to surrender. This guy's going to stick around. He's basically going to waste an enemy, waste a bomb slot for a while. And you... What do I want to have you do? I don't think Lance would be much more use here. I could just try and re-up on the weakens more. Basically, I'm trying to get these stacked really high so that I don't have to keep thinking about them, basically. Okay, that's really good. Okay, perfect. Surrender, surrender. He's stunned. These guys are gone. Well, I mean, he's not stunned now, but he will be stunned again once I take my turn. So, stun again. Basically, we could just keep stunning him until he dies. Because there's no chance that he's ever not going to be stunned. Okay. Alright, alright. We curse again? I think we just curse again. Oh, right, okay. I mean... while we're in the business, I kind of want to see how, we're doing damage-wise. This is strictly out of curiosity. But, I kind of want to see where we're at so far. I'm just trying to get a gauge of how much damage we're going to be doing here. Okay. Considering this is rough, this is like maybe half of the setup. That's pretty good. Ah, damn, okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, so that just... Okay, okay, I see. I see what you mean now. So they will guaranteed switch out those bombs every 3 turns. Okay, I misunderstood. That's a little unfortunate. Should that hit? Okay, sure. Alright. Wait, what? I'm not sure why only this one came in. Okay. Clearly there's still something I'm not fully understanding about that. Just one, but yeah, that's what I was confused about. So... strange, but okay. Bug. That's a pretty nice bug as far as I'm concerned. Reminder, you're only dealing half of what you think you're doing. What do you mean by that exactly? I'm not completely sure I'm following. But let's see. So, ideally, he'll also have heavy, he'll have enchanted, and Matz's attack will be fully buffed, as well as he'll have brave. He fixes it before Jay does the Mega Boss Rush. It's this bug. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a pretty big fan of this bug. Alright, we're gonna siphon this guy, we're not gonna have to worry about the Shockwave Bomb anymore. He heals, right, but if I do it all at once, then... yeah, I see what you mean, though. But either way, that gives us a good baseline. We're gonna do a lot more damage than that to him, and it's gonna all be at once. Okay, so let's see. Weaken again? Or no, we want to Dispel. Yeah, we want to go for Nitro Blitz. And you can... honestly, we could probably go for that. We could start going for some damage now, I think. I kind of want to see how it goes. Perfect. Nice AI. Works for me. Did he not summon bombs again? Is it my birthday today or what? This is great. I love this. Okay, so let's see. What do I have to do? I have to inflict heavy, and I have to inflict enchanted. Enchanted's the easy one. Actually, heavy is pretty likely to work, actually. It's like almost guaranteed. Okay. So we can heavy, enchanted, and then we could just go for damage and see how we do. Let's try it. Okay. All that preparation for bugs? Like I said, I'm certainly not going to complain. Alright, got the curse, we got the enchanted. This is just about the best amount of damage we're going to be able to do. Like, this is absolute peak debuff stacked for this guy, I'm pretty sure. I think this actually might be exactly that. So what do we go for now that we have this shit? Do we go for Cleaver? Or do we just go for Cataclysm because he's, like, super weak to it? I think Cleaver is still going to do more damage. And before you miss, can I miss? I don't think I can. No, don't worry, I thought that through. I was gonna make sure that I was ready. People have talked this fight up way too much for me to not do every single thing in my power. Because the thing is, when I do this fight in the YouTube series, I'm gonna be doing this way earlier. But why waste Cleaver? It wouldn't be a waste. This is like the most damage I'm ever gonna get out of Cleaver. I don't have an Earth Weapon, that's why. If I had an Earth Weapon, you can guarantee I would have it equipped right now. I definitely don't have one yet. There's a way to get above 70%. Yeah, you're right. So if I had, I think the No Legs, or the matte buff doll, I think that buffs by 80. But, like, within reason, this is about the best we're gonna get. I think we'll probably just go for Cataclysm here. Just gonna see how we do. Okay. And considering we could just do that over multiple turns. I mean, not entirely. Oh, No Legs just died? Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, yeah, the problem is that heavy and What is it? Heavy and enchanted need to be inflicted every turn. So this is basically a full turn setup that takes to actually do all that damage. The cardboard box, yeah. But I think that would be a little bit much. Do you have that? Yeah, I have the cardboard box. Not equipped, but if everyone has a damage limit break. So no turns wasted for the bar to fill up. No turns wasted waiting for the bar to fill up. What do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand. That being said, her limit break actually might actually be pretty good. Oh my god, his attack is so high. Okay, so obviously we need to do some healing. The main problem right now is that his attacks aren't fully debuffed yet, so we kind of have to work with that for a little bit. Just use all your limit breaks to regain them faster. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, okay. So let me see. So let me heal. I think I'm going to heal. Actually, no, I need to do enchanted. Because tired actually isn't going to help at all when I use the limit break, so I actually don't care about that. Okay, so we're going to do this. Enchant. Oh, right, no legs is dead. I'm going to have to worry about that later. We're going to have Lance heal. Yeah. Lance heal. And then just have Matt use the limit break. Yeah, you're right. I should just use him as soon as I can. Okay. And then we'll just go for Cleaver. This will do pretty big damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's fine. Oh my god, really? That does so much damage. That actually seems like it does more damage to enemies in the backup. Oh! That's pretty nice. Little bonus damage. That's pretty respectable damage, too. No amount of flex to flex. Now that's a lot of damage! Alright, shit. Yeah, the backup dying problem is pretty significant right now. He gets 2 turns right now, which is good. I can double Cataclysm, basically. But also the problem is that I kind of need to get some of my backup back up and running. Do you have Big Bullet on Matt yet? No. I have it on no legs, I think. I don't think... I mean, Matt doesn't have a bomb attack either. Or it doesn't have a bomb weapon either, so I don't think that would have been any better. It does a bit less damage than Cataclysm as well. I could put it on him. I just have it on no legs at the moment, just in case, mostly. Okay. So backup is next to the wall. Attack would crush their organs. I guess that's true. Camo jacket boost bomb damage. Oh, that is true. I actually didn't consider equipment boosting damage type. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Has a high crit rate though, which is nice. I don't think the bomb attack does. Sorry, I'm trying to think now. Because, I really hate having dead backup. But at the same time, I'm gonna bring them back and then they're all gonna be unbuffed. So... that's not that good either. I might just need to leave the backup alone for now. I don't know. Big Bullet also has high crit rate? Oh, okay. I must have just forgot that then. Okay. Yeah, Big Bullet would have actually probably been a better setup then in that case. Yeah, because the camo jack. Okay. Alright. Alright, I see it. I see it. What do I do? What do I do? I hate having dead back, because now if we get full wiped, which is very unlikely to happen. Big Bow would probably do more than Cataclysm with Dry. Right now, you think it would? Yeah. Yeah, it probably would. But, oh well. Again, not much I can do about it now. I hate having dead backup, but again, bringing them back right now, they're not even going to be that useful. I think I have to just ignore them for now. And just risk. The chances of getting full wiped are very low right now, I would say. Very low. I think I've got to just ignore them. just try and find another opportunity to bring him back later on. Basically, once she has 7th Heaven back again, is when I definitely would. Okay, so in that case, probably just have Matt do a bunch of damage. Double shot with Lance to inflict dry. Yeah, but again, I don't have it on him, and it's certainly not going to do more on with no legs. So I want to get enchanted on this guy, but I also want to heal. I guess I could use actually, how is this going to do? 40%. White plus Thunder Ice. It's the primary damage strategy in this battle. Operator is the most reliable neutral status. Lance's weapon is literally... It really is, yeah. If I had just built Matt slightly differently, he would have been even better. But even still, his dry is pretty useful. His bomb is still obviously good. I really want to attack twice with Lance. I think I have her inflict enchanted. I have Matt heal with, I guess, Cloudberries, just because I really... no, I'll probably just use Quartz Ore. I don't have Big Bullet on Matt right now, is the main issue. I didn't switch it off. I didn't switch it off no legs before the fight. Okay, so heal. And then I think we're going to go with Enchanted. We're gonna have to lay down a Weaken again pretty soon, but not quite yet. Which is also probably because Anna's dead, but can't win them all. Okay. I think we just double Cataclysm here. It's not a faulty AI unit in this machine. You never know this madness is my fault. Ugh, okay. There goes the debuff. And here come the bombs. Alright, damn. Glitch is over, boys. Well, if it's only 2, that's actually still pretty manageable. Seems, yeah, it's going okay. Could be going better, but it certainly could be going worse. Damage scaling is that? I mean, yeah, but I just kept it on him because I wasn't in a high-stakes fight until now, so it literally didn't matter at all. And I'm sure no legs, if I, like, kitted no legs, or no legs out way for physical damage like I did with Matt, then I'm sure his damage would be pretty good. I just didn't do that because I was pretty hell-bent on the Cataclysm strategy, but I forgot that that Big Bomb on Matt would have probably been a bit... Big Bomb in general would have been better for whoever I built it around. Okay, so this guy can't be reliably taken care of with anything, so we're probably just going to solo siphon him, and then we could just freeze the Acid Bomb. That being said, Anna is dead at the moment, and this is a problem. So, let me think. I think we're going to just siphon the Shockwave Bomb, and then we won't have to worry about it. And then actually, we could just siphon the Acid Bomb later as well. But I think we're going to siphon the Shockwave Bomb here. Just get that taken care of. Let me think. So the problem is our good ways of Dispel are both on Anna. Which is also probably a little bit ill-conceived. I should have put... because she already has Dispel on her bomb attack, so I should definitely 100% have the actual Dispel attack on someone else. I'm realizing now. Oh, this can Dispel, actually, though. So that's actually fine. Just do that, then. Need to look more weights. Okay, they're all fine as far as that's concerned. So the problem is his attack isn't debuffed anymore, which is unfortunate, but not much I can do about that. I'd rather wait to do that until the rest of our party's back up and running. Honestly, you just keep doing what you do, Matt. We're whittling him down. Okay. That's a little annoying, but it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. Oh, he's got auto-revive now, which is pretty handy. Just in case. That's actually fine, honestly. It's really not a big deal at all. Okay. Because I was gonna have him temper himself pretty soon anyway. Honk. We like to party. Alright, so I need to get Anna in here pretty soon, because this thing's gonna be a problem. I really only need her to freeze him for one turn, and then Nats can just siphon him again. Or, yeah, just solo siphon him. I actually think I'm gonna prioritize that over whatever else I was gonna do. Because that's kind of important that I do that. Do it! Okay. So you freeze this thing. Clonk? Alright, freeze that. He now is very, very, very able to be dealt with. And I'd rather wait till No Legs is back. But if I protect now, that'll guarantee... Honestly, No Legs is not that essential in this setup. She could live, though. It's really bad if she doesn't, though. We're just gonna protect her. He's a Clonk Angel. Alright, we're just gonna do that just to make extra sure that she lives. Oh, she'd be super... Oh, yeah, she would have been super dead. Damn, that was close. Oh my god, okay. Jeez. Alright. So, that's fine. If she lived through that, she lived through the entirety of that attack, which is his strongest attack. And that was when his attack is at the highest it's going to be anytime soon. So she should be fine. That being said, I'm not going to sit here and find out, so I'm probably just going to switch her out soon. Let me see here. He said she could just die in the backup if I switch her out prematurely. I gotta start doing damage. I've started to get a foothold on the damage on this guy, so I really need to try and keep up with that. But the problem is it's hard to do that and also actually keep everyone alive. So like if I switch her out now, which is kind of what I want to do, I could like have him use a beer. Oh yeah, absolutely. 240 power, damn, yeah, that's a lot. The problem is if he does the driving attack, Anna's just gonna die again. 90 for all players? Okay. Also change the weather since it doesn't do shit for you. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to give bombs haste, though. To be honest. And I think my only means of changing the weather, yeah, is Catnip. Because, I mean, I don't actually have any good, like, any seriously neutral weathers. So I just kind of threw that on there. But bombs with haste is kind of horrifying. So I'm thinking I could just have her heal herself or something. And then have her use a beer on him and then have him attack. Fire Sprite? Okay, that probably would have been a good choice. Okay, so I think this should be good. She should live. I just want her to stay alive. I don't want to have to dedicate another turn to reviving her later. So now, go for beer. And phone is nice too for dry. Oh yeah, that also would have been very nice here. Yeah, it's a good call. Oh, he's not weakened anymore. Oh shit. Okay, I'll fix that next turn. That's a little unfortunate, but should be okay. Yep, she would have been dead. I'm very happy with the play that I made as a result of that. Second last move force, EBF5. Damn, that sounds brutal. So I could just freeze him again, and then he's just gonna kind of keep being sad if I do that. Okay, so we need to heal. Basically, he'll just flee on his own, without me having to use Siphon, which I'd rather hold on to Siphon since I could just freeze this guy. guarantees even if you don't put dry. Yeah, okay. So I need to get weaken on him. I need to freeze him. Matt has 2 turns, but I don't actually think that's actually going to help me for anything besides doing damage, which is great and all. But, oh, we can't encore either. Okay, how else can we weaken? With no legs dead, I actually don't think we'll... Oh, we might have to go for the Siphon then. I need to get him weakened again. We're going to run into problems if he doesn't have weaken. Yeah, I think we'll have to use our Siphon. This is our only way to weaken is Blessed Barrage right now, because no legs is still dead. I also need to heal. Oh, okay. I can have Matt heal on one of his 2 turns. I could just have him use Quartz Ore again. I've got to get him weakened again. So that means that we have to Siphon here. Unless I have a good way to freeze, which I don't think I do. No, not at all. Thank you, King of the Choppas, for the follow. Very much appreciated, my friend. Just finished, Valhalla myself. 3rd time. Bit challenging. 10 to 20 minutes behind you. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we gotta Siphon this guy. The freeze sounded nice and all, but it just didn't really pan out, unfortunately. Just Quartz Ore. And then just attack again. Gotta keep up with this pressure. Ice made from jalapeno water. Oof. So it's a nice way to... Oh, of course. It's a nice way to spice up a glass of water. Okay. Damn, okay. It's 2 acid bombs, though. Alright. Also, does he never summon another harpoon? Is the harpoon like a one-time deal? Because I'm honestly pretty happy that that's the case. The bombs are gimmicky, but they're pretty okay to take care of. So this actually might be a good time for a Snowcat's play. But once again, no legs is dead. Can summon harpoons? Okay, so I've just been getting pretty lucky then. Although that being said, the harpoon I can just stun pretty consistently, so it's actually not that bad either. That's fine. Okay. So for the short-term strategy, I could just alternate freezing them and they'll take a little bit longer to go off. But that's not really going to pan out completely. So I'm thinking a Bubble Blast Snowcat play for a bit better of a freeze. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this turn, but I do want to get no legs back up. Only problem is he's actually very susceptible. Oh, we need to Dispel as well. He's very susceptible to dying. Very susceptible to dying. Tanks for gaining health. I know, but I gotta make sure these bombs don't go off too. At this point, I'm mostly trying to keep him around the 1 million range, which I have been so far. Our team is in a little bit of a disarray at the moment, so I'm just trying to get my ground back, basically. This actually might be a viable choice right now for no legs to make sure that he stays alive. If I had summoned 3 harpoons and it didn't want to replace them until I killed them. Interesting. Harpoons are super annoying with their buff. That's a thing? Oh god, that's horrible. Sure won't replace if they aren't frozen, stunned, or surrendering. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So I'm thinking right now... I mean, I need to use a turn to Dispel, so already I'm not going to be able to do the Snowcat play this turn. So I think at that point, I might as well just make sure that no leg stays alive, because I'm going to need him alive. He has a few very useful things that he contributes to this team that I kind of need him alive to contribute. So now we're going to Dispel. Get rid of the buffs. Annoying, but did that actually work on the people in the backup too? I didn't check. Basically need to hold on to Nat's until Nat's limit is charged. After that, it's easy win. Yeah, I think that is true, actually. But yeah, basically until then, we just need to make sure that we're still kicking. Not easy. Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean. A good Siphon stops the buff reversing. Harpoons can switch members, confuse, swap buffs, and Siphon. Dude, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's horrible. Here, let me check if that worked in the backup. I actually don't think... I think it might not have. It actually didn't. Okay, so that's good. Okay. I may he wrong about the Siphon. That's really funny. You corrected the sheet because you're so used to thinking about you talking about the tank. That's so funny. Break out the chili. Oh, that might not be a bad call. I think for right now we're doing okay. I think this is sustainable where we're at right now. Tank would just regain all. I'm making sure that I deal a bit of damage to him when I can, though. I need to do something about these guys right now. Just trying to think of my best. Oh wait, don't I have a summon actually for that? 100% wet. Then we can combo that with Snowcats and then have Mad Attack to lower the. Just try and keep up with that. I think we might do that. Break out the TM, drinking with that jalapeno ice. God. Let me think. So which is better to do second? Wait, who has... Oh, you actually... That's right, you have Snowcat, yeah. So it chills for 2 turns. Tank is doing big... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, her limit break is... Her limit bar is already pretty close. Okay, so let me double check. So the right order for this is Snowcats and then Wet, right? Because the Wet is for 3 turns, and apparently that makes a difference. The duration of the second move that you use when you do a freeze setup with Chill and Wet. Is that accurate? I think Fabrizio had mentioned something about that. Got T, nice. We do have to reinflict Curse. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but we will need to throw down some more Curse pretty soon. I think doing the Snowcats first is the right choice. Snowcats is going to be buffed to 130 power. That's actually a huge buff. Wow. That's very nice. I think last number matters. Okay. Lance is doing pretty well with the buff Snowcats. That's very respectable power for an AoE actually. Okay. So let's just try this. Okay. I thought I'd mess something up for a second. No, because we're doing the summon here. Why the hell are all my people streaming shit? Rip. Competing for your attention. 3 turns frozen. Okay, so those guys are done. We're not worrying about them anymore. So now we can focus on doing damage a bit again. I went to school the past 2 days and nobody streams during that day. Rip. Sorry to hear that, bud. Okay, so I think we just drop a Cataclysm here. Just do a bit of damage. Yeah. Oh, dump Thunder while it's wet. That's probably a good call, actually. Oof, okay. I'll take the free damage. It didn't thaw out any of the things that were frozen, so that's good by my hands. Okay. Didn't summon anything. These guys are still here. I think next turn these guys are going to go away. Thunder will do more damage now. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I read that right before I did that attack. Thunder will do more damage now. I mean, he's not as weak to electric, but increased by 50%, so I think that's accurate. I think it will do a bit more damage. I don't actually think it's going to be a ton more, but it will definitely do more damage. Okay, so let me think. How much is it weak to? 50% Thunder, 80% Earth. Okay, so we need to heal. Can I have your save right before and right after the fight to check some stuff? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll make sure I hold on to that save. Okay. So right now I'm just trying to think of how to maximize my damage for this exact turn. I need to heal. I'd like to reinflict Curse. So that means you're gonna have to do that, probably. I probably won't be able to do much damage this turn. It'll just be a little bit extra, mostly. It's better to set up heavy plus earth combo. Ion Cannon? I don't really want to dethaw these guys, though. But maybe. I definitely need to heal. I can't afford to keep weak guys in the backup just because of that drive-by attack, so I need to absolutely heal. Let me see. I actually don't remember the power on this one. Pretty much nothing reliably inflicts. I have Anna with the heavy bow, and if she has good luck, which she usually does, it's guaranteed, actually. You're gonna kill them? Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, I would just kill them. But then would she then try and summon things sooner? Because that I also don't want to happen. I don't fully understand how she decides when she summons more bombs. I figure if I keep these guys around as long as possible, then I might... No? 2.25 times 190 versus 1... It's like Thunder does more. Yeah, it's gonna do a bit more. No. Okay. She only replaces every X turns? Okay. That's Dark Attack is a pretty big chance for heavy. Oh, you're right, actually. I forgot about that. You ran out of Curse. Yeah, that's the other thing is I need to re-up on Curse. Weekend is also about to run out. Turn 3, 6, 9. Okay. Alright. I don't know what turn we're on then, so that's a little concerning. But actually, if that's the case... No, if that's the case, I'd rather Ion Cannon when there's a full row of bombs I can't take care of. Ran out of everything. Everything's wrong. Concede. No, when you put it that way, I actually think I'd rather save the Ion Cannon for the next time she summons bombs. You lost. I think I'd rather save it. I think doing like a wet into Ion Cannon setup is going to be a very good choice for the next set of bombs. Again, I'm going to hold off for now. Okay, so we're gonna put that strategy on the back burner. It's a good idea to wipe. Yes, absolutely. Okay. You already beat the game. My strategy usually when breaks only when fresh bombs spawn. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of doing. Okay. Glad we're all on the same page with that. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go back to thinking what I was doing before. Okay. So we need to heal. I'd like to inflict Enchanted. And then I need to inflict. I don't think we're going to be hurting him this turn. Is basically what I'm planning here. Because we need to re-up on Curse. Yeah, we definitely need to re-up on Curse. That's guaranteed. We get the Enchanted as a bonus. I don't think we're going to be able to make use of it. I mean, I guess we could. If we like switch in Lance. Have him heal. And then we have Matt use Thunder Surge or whatever that electric attack's called. And then we can re-inflict Weaken next turn. Surge, okay. I think that's our best bet here. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Pretty good. Okay. What's he going for? Really just more of a slight inconvenience than anything. It's fine. I think he's probably gonna get switched out soon. Either that or I could just single target freeze him. Which I might actually do that just to make absolutely sure. Okay, so we need to weaken. Do you have Encore back yet? Yes, okay. So we don't need to heal. Our health situation is fine. We need to weaken. I want to freeze, and then I think we can have Matt do another attack. Just, again, we're not... I'm okay just having Matt throw out attacks just for free, just to keep his health at a reasonably low level. Okay, so I think we're going to do that. We're going to re-weaken. I'm going to use Ion Cannon. My Lance Head Bomb Weapon plus Fizz Buff plus Oblivion for destroying full wave. Oh, that actually... Yeah. Yeah, that actually is probably going to be better. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's going to be better. You freeze this thing. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Not usually, to be honest. Oh, his attack's debuffed. Okay, I actually think I'm probably better off just buffing his attack this turn then. Miss out on dealing damage for a turn, but it's going to set up way better damage in the next turns. Okay, got a Dispel. Yep, he's going to switch him out anyway. Okay. Feeling shell-shocked. Okay. Why is that not showing up here? Wait, what? What? Oh, there we go. Why did he get an extra That's weird. But okay. Alright. We're just gonna want to kill these guys. Lance is probably gonna be our best bet. Let me think here. 70 power. How easy would it be for him to inflict dry on like everything? Probably almost impossible on everything actually. That's the thing about Ion Cannon, is that it's really easy to inflict wet on the entire enemy party. But they are more weak to bomb. But that would still do more electric damage. There's a slight damage disparity here too though. So actually it comes down to which damage is also very equally. Damn, I actually don't know which one to use. She got a counter. Counter always goes up by 1 no matter what. The counter specific value she casts the replace move and resets the counter. Interesting. So what is the bug that causes them to become a little desynced then? In that case. Okay, so yeah, my main thing right now is that it's way easier to inflict wet on the entire enemy party, and then Ion Cannon's gonna do, I think, a bit more damage. Oh, right, the weapon. Yes. Yes, you're right. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of factors at play, but yeah, I think the weapon is definitely gonna push that over the edge. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. Just curious. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so that's a physical attack. So if I buff his physical attack, weapon is 30% boost. Okay. Wait, is 50% boost? But also, he's 80% weak to bomb and 50% weak to electric. Plus, Oblivion has 40 more power than don't forget Fizz buff. Yes. I remember, don't worry. Maybe use the bathroom, no problem. So that's what I'm thinking. There's like a lot of factors here, but I'm pretty sure that bomb is going to be better. And debilitate? Let me see. Can I do that? So I have to inflict wet. I have to buff. Or no, I don't have to inflict wet. No. See, in that case, I can buff debilitate. I do Ion Cannon, just use Hyper Beam and stun. I shouldn't need to stun them, though. I should just be able to kill them. Oblivion is definitely going to do more damage. And then I can always follow up next turn with something else that will just finish them off. Oh, actually, I don't think I can do Debilitate, though, because I think his Encore is on cooldown. Yeah, okay. So that's not going to work. Ion Cannon doesn't kill, Hyper Beam will kill. That is also true. Yeah, that's a 2-turn setup though, whereas Oblivion's gonna do more damage all at once. But I guess that's a safer setup. Hyper Beam will give dry. That shouldn't matter though, because by that point they're all pretty much gonna explode anyway. There's a lot of factors at play actually as far as which limb break to use. This is genuinely impressive. You could dry with double shot? Yes. Which could be useful against Valhalla. Not particularly useful in this situation, because you can only dry a single, because it's only going to hit a single one. But yeah, that is true. Valhalla stuff dry is kind of nice. Yeah, that's true. I'm really thinking this through. So if we do physical attack buff on him, I don't have a way to lower defense is the main issue, as far as I'm aware at least. So that's not gonna help us out too much. Dry into oblivion. I can't inflict dry on the entire enemy party. Right now, my only concern is taking out the bombs. Like, the damage against the Valhalla itself is nice, but right now, if I kill these bombs, then I can really focus on damaging the Valhalla. For, like, the next, like, 2 turns. I need to kill the bombs. So I'm trying to absolutely maximize my damage against all of the bombs. Collectively. Hyper Beam for AoE dry. I'm not going to be able to do that, though. Hyper Beam takes 2 turns. And I'm not going to be able to Encore. Unless I have someone Apple no legs for Encore. I guess I could do that. So I gotta have him... So I gotta have him Hyper Beam charge this turn. Then next turn, I have someone use an Apple on no legs, so he can use Encore on Lance. Hyper Beam Oblivion. Looks like you're in a tight spot. I'm doing okay. Mostly, it's just hard to decide what's the most efficient play. Hyper Beam should kill the bombs, you think so? Really? I'm not sure I'm too confident in that. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. Apple's OP. I think I like the Hyper Beam setup, though. I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. That gives me 1 extra turn to do other setups as well. So, the problem with doing Hyper Beam and Oblivion is that I am going to basically need to... I guess I could just buff both of his attack stats, honestly. Which honestly is probably fine. Okay. Let me buff his special attack first, actually, because that's the one that he's going to definitely use next turn. Buff your attack before you just throw... What? Who's throwing out an unbuffed limit? Can you tell me right now who is throwing out unbuffed limit breaks? Because you're not going to see it anywhere around here. Natalie's weapons AoE designed to be bad. Beta Death Knife. Okay, so I think I'm going to bring Nat back in and have her Oh, we need to dispel. I almost missed the elephant in the room. Not the one on Nat's head, either. We need to do that. Just eats the can and everything. Yeah, he's a unit of a lad right there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's really annoying, actually. Okay. That's what soda fans are actually like. I thought he was doing the tank gun, the machine gun attack, which could have also been bad because it could have just killed someone. But quick to the future. That's literally just luck, but yeah, sure. Either way. This isn't too bad. I'm just trying to think. I don't have a way to just... I mean, besides Flybot, which would lower his defense and just leave him in a bad spot. I guess I could dispel the attack debuffs, but I'd rather buff him with attack buffs. Buff Fizz for limit. I was gonna Hyper Beam, though. So you're saying I should prioritize buffing physical attack for the limit break, though? I guess that makes sense, actually. So basically, the Hyper Beam is just going to be a bit of extra damage. So I use Hyper Beam. It's not going to do as much damage, but it's going to dry everything. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Hyper Beam is less, but yeah, you're probably right. And then I buff his physical attack no legs to give him haste, and then Oblivion. Honestly, even if this guy goes off also, it's not a huge deal. I mean, it'll do a lot of damage, actually. But the debuffs actually don't matter at all right now. Okay, I think I like that strategy. That Shockwave Bomb will kill everyone if it hits. It hits the backup too, then, I guess. Everyone in the field, okay. That's still pretty bad. I mean, I could incapacitate the Shockwave Bomb, and that would give me an additional turn to set up. Only front row? Okay. Again, still bad, obviously. Still very bad. The problem with the play I'm going for is, yeah, it is completely all in. I Hyper Beam, buff his attack, give him another turn, and then Oblivion. If that combo doesn't kill this bomb, we're gonna be in trouble. What are the chances of that not killing, though, is the question. Hyper Beam's gonna do some damage, it's gonna inflict dry. This thing's 80% weak to bomb, he has a bomb weapon, and it's gonna have dry. And it's gonna be hit with Oblivion. So it's... I don't see how this isn't gonna kill, but I really honestly don't know. And also, I didn't mention that in that time I also don't have a chance to heal at all. The backup attack will kill no legs. As long as you don't miss, you should be fine, and I think it's actually, it's literally impossible for us to miss. Honestly, the problem is that the tank actually could do some serious damage to us on our next turn. But... that should be the single survivor if everything is awful. That being said, I don't actually need most of these guys' I can actually switch in Matt here so that so that at least if he does the tank guns attack, it's fine. And Lance, no, we don't have to worry about missing. Lance can't miss, especially since his all of the attacks we're talking. Well, this doesn't, but he's literally doubling their evade, so we're fine. Everything is awful. Everything is cool when you're part of fantasy. Fairly basic damage calculator on the EBF Discord. I think this should work. If you have it handy, though, I wouldn't mind using it, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think. So I think we're definitely gonna Hyper Beam here. That's just something that's gonna happen. Let's just see where this puts us at. Let's see where this leaves us off, basically. Okay, that's not that much damage. But, obviously Oblivion's gonna do a lot more, though. When you're living the dream. So that was... I mean, there's not terrible damage. And I mean, honestly, the Earthquake Bomb didn't take a lot of damage, but that's fine. He has a lot of health. Wipes entire away with just Oblivion plus buff. Except Hyper Beam is bonus. I know, I'm just really concerned about what's gonna happen if this doesn't work. What's that quote from the endgame trailer that Cap says? It's like Black Widow says this is gonna work, and then Cap says, I know, because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't. That's literally me right now. I'm getting really nervous committing to this move. Okay. I actually should have tempered first. That was a misplay. I could have gotten an extra crit. That was a mistake. And calculate total damage. They can't wipe your whole team. Probably won't wipe my whole team. I feel like a shoulder devil now. Go for it. I think we're gonna do it. Fuck. That wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. Okay. No, I think this is fine. Okay, it's not completely fine. Okay. So, this is why I'm glad I checked that before I went through it the rest of the turn. No, I think we can work with this. Single target siphon the shockwave bomb. Then we can still do the Oblivion play on our next turn. Player power times Oblivion power times weapon boost times status boost divided by defense. Okay. Something like that? Okay. So we siphon, single target siphon. And then Matt can just like buff his attack or something. Hopefully we don't get honked again. Or just do all AoE attacks. Strategy is... Look, strategy is underrated right now in this fight because I need as much of a brain as I possibly can muster. I think that's going to be our fallback play here. We need to stop this from going off. We're just going to single target siphon this guy. Because they're still going to be dry next turn. So we can still do some of the setup. Not all is lost here. I haven't seen any BDE from you. Oof. You're hurting my feelings. Okay, I think we're just gonna... he's pretty resistant to bomb. Alright, let's try this. Don't temper yet. It's either that or, like, this is the only bit of setup we could have done this turn. Okay. So that was the main reason I did that now. In case it horns again. I considered that, but even if he horned again, then I would just use a drink or something. So... I mean, either way, Matt didn't have anything else to do to set up. I did that knowing the risk because it still seemed like the best choice. Like, worst case, if he honks again, then it just I would have wasted one turn, which is not the worst thing. Okay. Do we just slam Oblivion now? Is there anything else I could do to set up for this? I don't think so. I mean, actually, now I could debilitate setup. But I don't think that's necessary. Shockwave bomb's the most dangerous, then Earthquake, Acid is man. Okay. Raise Berserk to stop the honk attack. A bit risky if you don't debuff attack. Okay, that's not a bad strategy. Like, the honk has not been that inconvenient until now. To be honest. I think we just slam Oblivion now. Earthquake pretty much guarantees one person will die. Oh, enchant. That's actually good. We needed to re-up on curse as well. Which I guess we'll just see if that happens. Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, I'm mostly concerned about taking care of the bombs, but I still think that's a good choice. This maybe needs healing. I'm gonna see how this goes, and then we'll determine healing after this. We're gonna go for this here now, I think. Make sure as I don't have much of a fallback now. Just have to make absolutely sure. Because I realize now, if this doesn't kill these... Now if this doesn't kill these guys... we can stop one of them from going off. But... So does somebody... Yeah, I did hear about that. I think we're just gonna do it. YOLO debilitate. It's gonna debuff by what, 20? I considered it. So the pros to the debilitate play are this play, the bomb, Oblivion is even more likely to just take out everything. The cons is that if it doesn't take out anything, we don't have a fallback at all. Like 0, because then we literally already used up all our turns. Hello, debilitate. This is tough. These are tough decisions. This is, like, this decision, any one turn in this fight could easily mean that I just am in a constant uphill battle and I just gradually lose. It's like any play that I make could potentially ruin this fight. Debilitate seems to be overkill. I'm worried it's going to be underkill without it. Is my main concern. But I think just slamming Oblivion and seeing what happens is going to be my best. I think I'm just going to see what happens. Because then at least I can kind of react to the situation a little bit. I don't think there's anything else I can do to set this up. I think we just go for it. I think we just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it! Oh, that's gonna... Oh, that's... Oh, wow, that's doing a lot. Okay. Okay. No, that was not even close. I actually had nothing to worry about. Okay. I have made so many mistakes in the past where I overestimate what Lance is capable of. I really was concerned I was doing it again. Okay, no, we're fine. Whew. All right, we're pretty much fine now. This fight is largely won. At least I think this fight is largely over. Now that's a lot of damage. That was actually a lot of damage. That was ridiculous. Just because we're modifying the tank. No one could have foreseen this. Huh? What is this? Okay. That was a new attack for me. I said you'd be good. Look, like I said, I can't help but be concerned. When that much rides on a single play, I can't help but be concerned. That's only trash before the ice area. He gives disable. Yeah, that's... let's see, what did he disable? Not a whole hell of a lot, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much in control of the situation now. We need to heal up, but that's really the only thing. I think we're gonna drop a health strike. Mother Earth? Excuse me. Ooh, alright. That was a pretty big relief. Heavy plus Mighty Oak? Yeah, we could do that. Actually, I'd probably rather wait until the next wave comes in, though. Excuse me, sorry. So I can either try and wait for the next wave of bombs, or I could just try and kill him. The problem is, I think the next wave of bombs is coming, like, next turn. So I think I'd rather not just throw in all my cards now. German casually dies like always. It's pretty standard. I don't think... I'm not gonna go all in yet. We're gonna keep up with the tried and true strats that we're sticking with so far. Things are definitely looking good, but I just can't afford to get ahead of myself right now. It's 9 lives times 37. Ooh, there's a harpoon. Since you can do mass heavy, maybe with that stack, spread it away. Yeah. It's actually kind of annoying. Immune to physical death. That's actually a huge pain in the ass. Are you kidding me? I mean, he took a lot of damage from it, which, I mean, I guess maybe I could just kill him. But, that was kind of annoying, actually. I definitely need to incapacitate the harpoon, or the harpoon. Moab on cooldown. It's not, actually. I haven't used Moab in a while. Let's plasma wave it. Wait, plasma wave? Harpoon! Black Hole, then Moab. Oh, magic damage is doubled. Right, okay. Alright. Harpoon that shoots raccoons instead. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, honestly. Do I have a way to get dry? I don't think so. I could do Hyper Beam again. We can't be staggered? No. No. Could do Hyper Beam. Could do Magic Attack buff, Hyper Beam, no legs here, Encore, Hyper Beam, launch. That'd probably do the trick. I would feel pretty confident that that would do the trick. Kind of like that. That's like a pretty surefire strategy, I feel like. I'm trying to think. Basically, I can't incapacitate him because the honest attacks are not going to do any damage, so I'm not actually sure if they would still do status effects or not. But either way, I think we can just take these guys out with I think we could probably pull that off. Let's try it. Honestly, it's not that big of a risk if this fails. I don't think, at least. It's very fun in normal battle with Encore. Absolutely. It's I have not been using Hyper Beam very much at all, but I feel like it definitely can come in handy. Alright. Well, let's see how we do. Really? Lance. Huh? Oh, he buffed his attack. Oh, shit. Alright, that was my fault. Alright, well, Nats has her limit break now. Yeah, I failed to notice. I forgot that he buffed his attack. But that's fine. Yeah, classic Lance. But, you know, the Harpoon didn't actually do anything useful. He just buffed the accuracy of this bomb, which literally does nothing, so that's fine. The good luck is a little annoying, but not really that bad. Clear for 7th Heaven, exactly. This is why half of EBF Discord hates you, I know, right? Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to think of how we can get everyone revived for this. So let me think. Release Lance in EBF3. So let's see, if you revive Anna revives her. Yeah, okay, there we go. I knew there was just a slight logical link that I was missing. The Harpoon's gonna get another attack, which is a problem. Plus 100 attack and defense. Its Hyper Beam is awesome. Damn, that sounds really good. This is my only concern, is that you guys said that this thing can do some really nasty things. But I think this is still gonna be my best bet. You guys are more saturated chest than me, I'm anchor. Okay. Next turn, destroy everything. Absolutely. That's the plan, at least. Huh? Are you kidding me with that no legs? Confused, that's a little annoying. What the shit was that all about? Just died at full health with full buffs. No legs died. Are you serious? Whatever. Okay. I was just about to switch to Lance. That would have been a huge mistake. Okay. I think we just switch him out. It's no legs. What you mean? I've never had this many problems with him before. It's just because he can't. Because his main thing is evading things, but I just don't think that's actually helping him that much in this fight. If I had known that, I would have kitted him out with better defensive stuff. Mighty Oak. Yep. I was thinking. Pulsar's not guaranteed, but Jump over the tank. It would be nice if he did. No, like says no defense. Low defense. It's just, again, his thing is evasion, which evasion is strong, but there's some things that can't be avoided, and I think that's one of them. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I have to kill everything this turn. Oh, she is buffed up, though, so this should actually be fine, honestly. So we're gonna go for Pulsar. Okay, it heavied the one with the most health, which is good. Witch Hunts J. What did I do this time? Look, I'm always doing something wrong. Alright, and then we drop this, and this should just kill everything. Oh yeah, easily. Limit Break. So glad you're on our team now, by the way. It's like a pretty okay Limit Break. I wouldn't go too crazy with it. No, he's confused. Oh, fuck. That's really annoying. Alright. Well, it could have been worse. Yeah, I was switching him in to try and do, to switch out, basically have Matt with more HP in the backup in case he does the drive-by attack. But, that's fine. It's really not that big. I mean, Lance doesn't have his buffs now, but, Classic Lance, yep, pretty much. He actually almost didn't get hit enough to die from that also. That's the best part. Right. Chilly Oblivion next just to pack things up, yeah. Yeah, that's true. No, he's got good limits. He has the two classic ones that he has, the two Godcat ones, but neither of them are super impactful here. And then he has like Annihilate or something, so... In this particular fight, not very useful. It's either in cooldown, confused, berserked, or useless. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Let me see here. I'd like to get back on the damage dealing train, because this guy's really close to going down. No, I need to keep everyone healed up, though. No, God, I really would just want to keep doing damage, because he's actually pretty close to dying. Did you give Tsunami to? I think Nat has it at the moment. I think she's got it right now. I think I've got to do a heal. Nat's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta do just like one more safe turn. And then hopefully he doesn't summon a set of bombs yet, but he actually very well might. Sounds atrocious. I mean, her damage output's pretty good in general, but again, for this fight, not ideal, because she's pretty much exclusive. Oh, of course. She's pretty much exclusively on 7th Heaven duty. That doesn't mean that I'm becoming a fascist. Like, he's had his time to shine in this fight. I can't deny that. He just in general, he disappoints. 2 defense limit breaks, and then Tsunami. That's what I figured, is that it would give her a good offensive option if she ever needed it. But just in this fight, she definitely doesn't need it. Okay. His attack's buffed again. Yeah, I'm thinking another Oblivion play. I'm just trying to think of how I can best set that up. I would say I need to buff its attack again. Ideally, I'd have Dry on everything, but I don't have a good way to do that besides himself. A lot of game knowledge. You got dealt a bad hand for his character and whatnot. His mouth, yeah, that like, like, conceptually, I really like Lance a lot, but it's just in theory, I don't know, he's just disappointed me a lot, and I don't know. I know he's objectively just a pretty good character, but I just have a hard time making the best usage of him sometimes. let's see. I can buff his special attack, put him in the backup. Hopefully this guy doesn't kill him. Buff his attack, put him in the backup. I don't want to keep him out on the front line because he's just going to die if he gets attacked. A lot of options right now. I basically need to set up an Oblivion play, I think is my best bet. But it's quite a lot of setup to actually do that correctly right now, is the problem. I mean, I could just buff his attack, give him the pepper, and then just drop an Oblivion, but I'm not too confident that would be the best usage of it. I mean, it did a lot of damage last time, but the dry helped a lot. The main problem is that getting dry is actually a huge problem. To get him dry, I'd pretty much have to, or to get dry, I'd pretty much have to keep him out in the front lines where he's very susceptible to dying. So, because I'm, like, pretty close to getting this guy down. But the problem is that, honestly, I'm just trying to wonder if I can focus on the Valhalla enough so that I can basically kill him before the bombs would even go off. It'd be good enough usage without dry, considering doing it in one turn. Yeah, that's very true. And the bombs aren't going to blow up right now. The problem is this, though. I think I need to play a little bit more like just a bit more defensively this turn. So I think we buff his attack, we put him in the backup, dispel him. Yeah. Yeah. We'll set up for Oblivion next turn. Next time, baby. So now you have to dispel him. Also like to get Curse back on him so we don't fall off the boat on that one. Here we go. Yeah. And also Curse, yep, absolutely. Okay, should have done that first, would have done slightly more damage with Ana. I love it when he does that. I don't know why he does, but he just does that sometimes. Okay, let's see, what's the Harpoon gonna do? Oh, that's unfortunate. Mostly just because it's gonna take an entire turn to fix that. But, it's pretty easily fixed, at least. Good targeting. Sure was. Okay, so let's see. We could actually do an Enfeeble. Just for that little bit of extra damage. Or, no, wait, no, it'd be, Debilitate, yeah. Oh, that worked, though. I'm not sure it would. I'm not sure we need it to either, to be honest. When did Lance get a book on Pepe? Didn't even notice that, to be honest. Okay. I'm trying to think the absolute best way I can take advantage of the damage that he's about to do. I need to either reverse her buffs back or just put her in the backup for now. Although if I put her in the backup, she's actually liable to dying again. I think I just have to reverse her buffs. I think that's the only safe way here. So... yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. Then Lance saying doesn't read. I mean, it's... yeah. That's a bit more casual reading, so maybe that's a little bit more Lance's speed. Alright, so let's fix that. I think we just go with the Pepper and drop the Oblivion. I feel bad using these, but this is a pretty good time, I think, to use an item like this. Let's go for it. Okay. Maybe he's looking at the comics. That's also true. Man, he's got four limit breaks. These are all pretty solid too. I should redistribute one of his limit breaks there to someone else. All right. This isn't all in, but this should do quite a lot of damage, I'm hoping. Okay. That's about what I expected, to be honest. I can definitely take care of everything else here. Oof, okay. Before they're all lost comics. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? Really? Okay. He's just wasting our turns. That's the only thing that he's actually accomplishing, is just wasting turns. Which is pretty damn effective right now, I'd like to add. Oh, his under is funny. He shot 30 times in the face from high caliber machine guns. Get healthy. I know, right? It's pretty interesting. Okay. So the harpoon is pretty annoying. The bomb definitely needs to at least be silenced this turn. So we need to stun it or siphon it. Don't forget the XP. I thought about that very briefly, but I was like, no, that's not even a thing. Don't have to worry about it. It is so hard to actually focus on doing damage to the boss. It is so hard to focus on the boss. I think I'd rather keep the harpoon here for another turn. So here's what I can do. I can siphon the bomb, I can stun the harpoon, and then I can heal. The problem is someone in the backup is likely going to get screwed. If someone's going to get screwed in the backup, I'd rather be Lance. To be honest. And we need her out anyway. So we can do that. Don't forget to catch it. So if we do that, the harpoon will still be here, so that means it shouldn't... I actually might get overwritten if it's stunned. But basically then we won't have to worry about finishing it off. And then we heal, and then hopefully she won't immediately summon things. I think she won't. So we're gonna try this. Siphon. I'm gonna stun the harpoon. And then I'm just gonna have you... oh, it's getting a little bit dire here on the SP. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. Get our heal on. Yep, Lance is dead. You died too? How did she die? What? Oh, her buffs were still reversed, weren't they? Fuck. God damn, there's always something, dude. There's always something. Damn it. Next turn, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I was going to be able to take advantage of this turn to do some damage, but clearly that's not going to happen now. This is so bad. If we just let the Harpoon attack next turn, I think it'll stay there. I think it'll stay there with low HP, and then it'll basically just be easy to take out. We'll have to take 1 turn of attacks from him. No legs for 9 lives, then what, though? Yeah, I'd have to bring in no legs, revive him. 9 lives, which I don't even think would revive anyone in the backup. And then they'd be at low HP without buffs. Want to change that? I don't even think I have enough. No, okay. Well, I do still have enough, but... Again, then they're gonna start getting multiple turns. Bombs are gonna get haste. And it's gonna be bad. Yeah, exactly. Bombs will get haste. I don't think anything else needs to be said on that matter. All this work, I've literally spent almost 3 hours preparing and doing this fight. I still might fucking lose this. That's what I said. You make one slight mistake, and everything can just completely fall in on itself. I honestly don't know what to do. Bombs can buy Seyohond. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, it's not easy to siphon a lot of them at once. And they can get haste on their own turn, and then they're just gonna... I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. Obviously, I need to revive someone. Sideways. I'm definitely inclined towards reviving that. But, then what? She's just a sitting duck at that point. This is good. He hasn't buffed his attack back up in a while, which is nice at least, but I still don't think she's gonna live through that. I guess I could protect, and then I'm left with a full dead backup, but at least everyone should stay alive for a turn. Then she's gonna bring in more bombs. This is looking like a losing battle right now, I'm not gonna lie. This is looking an awful lot like a battle I'm about to lose. Auto revives allowing to survive tank. That's true, but it only give it to... yeah. I mean, these guys, I'm pretty convinced... These guys are almost certainly going to live through the tank. The problem right now is that 3 of my 5 party members are dead. Where's Mirror Force when you need it? Honest to God, dude. Alright, I think... You got this? I'm not so sure right now. I have to do just strictly recovery here. If we're gonna stand even the slightest chance. This so that Nat has a chance, a pretty good chance to stay alive. Of course he buffs his attack. Okay, 2 more bombs. Or 1 more at least. Probably another one. Yep. He buffed his attack by a lot. Also, oh, that's because the weekend hasn't gone through yet, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Chili plus 7th Heaven. I'd rather wait to do that until everyone's alive, though. At the very least. So the Harpoon strat worked. I can take out the Harpoon pretty easily. The bombs are not going to obviously do anything for a while. Swap some skills to some... yeah, I guess so. I thought... I had pretty much prepared for absolutely everything. Except I just happened to have like 1 or 2 skills on the wrong people, and then I'm just screwed. It's just, I don't know. This fight seems a little bit much. Like Snowcats? I really don't think Snowcats has played much of a part in this fight at all, actually. It's not that useful here. It's only remotely effective against the acid bombs, and we haven't seen that many acid bombs. There was one time where there were 2 acid bombs, and then I used the Snowcat setup, and it worked exactly fine. I don't even think it's guaranteed to work against the harpoon. Let alone the shockwave and the earthquake bomb. Oh, in general? Oh, yeah, probably. But I'm worried very specifically about this fight right now. I was trying to think. He's got 700,000 health. I don't think I'm going to be able to chip through that much HP that quickly. I really don't. I'd suggest you could play more aggressively last turn. I don't know, because, I don't know. 2 limit breaks? Yeah, that's the problem. I'd have to, I mean, if I just want to use a bunch of chili peppers, I could probably do it. But do I really want to do that? I'm not sure about that. I mean, Matt's about to get his limit break, which is nice at least. So I have to dispel this. There's nothing else to it there. He's very likely going to do a lot of damage to us as it is. Chili's is so rare. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is a pretty good fight to have to use them on, because that's why I don't feel too bad about using one already. So, I mean, I have to get rid of his attack buff. I don't think there's any debate on that. These are about to run out. Should probably just kill the harpoon. Honestly. That's my best bet for killing. Probably just having her use time. I really want to have Matt attack the tank if at all possible. Matt will get his limit next turn. Yes, that's the one saving grace here. This is almost certainly gonna kill. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to worry about that. We can get a little bit of extra damage here. Not much, but something at least. It's like, that's about how much he heals every turn. Yeah. So that's okay. Okay, did a lot less damage this time because of our fresh defense buff, I think. Excuse me. Okay, one more turn for the limit break. So really here, we can siphon the shockwave bomb, freeze the acid bomb, and then just have Matt do damage. Not very good. It's not a very good long-term play. Oh no, we also need to heal though. Imagine if we rolled a crit. I'm really just... I'm pretty much at any given point in this fight, I am a single bad turn away from losing. I'm a single bad RNG roll away from losing this fight at any given time. I'm already barely staying alive. So honestly, like, chancing a loss to like a crit or something, at this point it really can't be helped. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I think I'm pretty much gonna need to put all of my faith into Cleaver when I get his limit breaks. I'm gonna need to put everything I've got into Cleaver. So since that's the case, I'm thinking Temper, Heal. Much damage it dealt? It dealt on the range of like 500,000-ish, like a little bit above that. So I mean, it's not quite enough, but if it's close enough, I will gladly pop another chili pepper so that I don't have to do this fight again. I will do that. I'm not gonna feel that bad about doing it either if I have to. I kind of wish No Life is alive right now. But at this point, I don't think I can afford to try and revive anyone. I think we have most certainly reached our last couple of turns. Enchant and full debuffs? I believe so. That's the main concern, is that I don't think it's going to be enough, but then we can just use another limit break and should be okay. Basically, I think one way or the other, this fight is going to end next turn. Enchant plus heavy plus cleaver. Heavy isn't going to help cleaver, though, at all. Because cleaver is not earth. That's the problem. If Matt had an earth weapon, this fight would have been so much easier. I guarantee that. This fight would have kind of been a joke if Matt had an earth weapon. Not a joke, but still. With the amount of planning I've done, earth weapon would have made this fight so much easier. So I'm not going to need to bother with a heavy setup. I do think that I need to inflict curse again to make sure that he's at optimal defense down. It's not earth too, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Swap? Oh, weapon? He doesn't have an earth weapon, though. He doesn't have an earth weapon, he doesn't have a bomb. I mean, I could switch him to, like, an electric weapon, I suppose, maybe. I guess that could, or just something super effective. I guess that could make a difference here. Even with how much attack the Giant Slayer gets, I think might be a little bit better off. I didn't actually buff any of his other weapons all that much, but it still could make a difference. Unleash Thunder while attacking, Whirlpool while attacking. Probably just switch to the Giant if we wanted to do that. Oh, electric plus wet. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this turn can have her heal, have her do Aqua Arrow, have him switch. Turn after that, someone, I guess, can give him a beer. The only problem is that he's not going to have Brave, so his crit chance is going to be not very good. Or he could do Brave. Actually, I should probably inflict Curse to make sure that his defense stays down. So probably, actually, I'll do Curse, Heal, Weapon Swap. And then, honestly, next turn I could even maybe bring No Legs in and have him do an Encore play with Temper. This actually is under the assumption, though, if Matt doesn't take damage, this actually isn't going to work. I will actually be forced to use a Pepper. Enchanted, yes, I'll have to enchant. Okay, yeah. So probably the Temper play won't work then, yeah. Okay. Unless I skip the Curse this turn. Well, let me think of everything I have to do before this goes off. I need to inflict Wet. I need to inflict Enchanted. I need to swap Matt's weapon. And I need to heal, because there's no way I can risk. No way I can risk that. So those 4 things need to happen. Of course, the limit break itself. So that leaves us with basically one extra action we can do. Did I actually get everything? Limit break, weapon swap, wet, enchanted, heal. Right? So that leaves us with one single bonus action that we can try and put towards maximizing our damage. Most likely, yeah, it's just gonna be the beer, I think. Beer, yeah. So I think that has to be every single thing that we do. It has to be that. There's nothing else that's gonna work. This fight will end next turn, I promise. That's a guarantee. I just hope that it ends in my favor. Because this is all in, by the way. If this whole play doesn't work, then I just lose. If anyone dies this turn, not likely, but certainly possible, or if we don't kill him, we're just dead. We still at this? Dude, it's been taking a turn for the worse. I just take a bomb during the last turns. I don't think I can I'd have to take 2. I don't think, especially one of them's the shockwave. I don't think, it's not gonna work. I don't have a backup. This is literally, either this play works or I lose the fight. There's nothing else to it. I really hate that, but at this point, I don't think there's any amount of setup that's ever going to fix the situation that I'm in now. I just think that's all there is to it. So wet for 9 turns, so that's obviously going to be more than enough. I need to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. Aqua Arrow, wet. Neon Valhalla. This'll do, like, pretty okay damage, too, I might add. So that's a little bit of extra. Not much, obviously, but... Switch to the Lightning Shard. Don't switch anything else, honestly, I think all this is about as good as it's gonna get. Bonus to buff items for better beer. I don't believe so. Not as far as I'm aware. Alright. Okay. Oh, also, I didn't mention, if Matt also didn't take any damage that turn, this play also would have failed. Instantly. He has auto-revive. If this fails and I somehow... No, it's not... Okay. Let's see. I don't think anyone has anything that's going to help the beer. My head hurts so bad right now. If this fails, I'm going to be so upset. I think this is just it. So it's got Cleaver 660, high crit rate, naturally, which is good. Enchant. I'm getting so nervous right now. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh my god, dude, I'm so nervous right now. I really wish I had that Matt doll. I had that Matt doll in my summons bar for the longest time. Where is it? Beer. This is it, guys. This is what 3 hours of work has led up to. Save Ana to stop Shockwave. I'm not sure I know what you mean. I had no... This is the... I had to set this up exactly like this if I want to maximize my chance. Get a free turn, it didn't even matter. I literally... I would have gotten it already. I don't want to do this. I have to. I know I do. Maybe aim for bomb. It retargets. I think I'm just gonna go for the tank. I really think, honestly, the chances of this killing are pretty damn high. Considering how much it did earlier.
Fail.
That was the only way. There was nothing else. There was nothing else that would have worked. I don't understand how that actually didn't do that much damage. I feel like that did less damage than the one earlier that was not a super effective weapon, and it didn't have wet. I actually don't understand how that did so little damage. That kind of blows my mind, to be honest. I pretty much just wasted 3 hours on this fight. Low buff? 60 was... I guarantee he had around, like, 60. I think the thing that killed it was the not having Brave is what it was. So the fact that I wasn't able to set up... I wasn't able to get Brave on him was the thing that might have done it. You learned a lot, I guess. I also don't have those things scanned anymore, but at least now I know what they do, so I don't actually think I care that much. You can use to make it much quicker, kind of? Thank you, Unit, for the 1K bits. A+ for effort. Dude, I tried so hard. I have never thought that much about any battle in any game before, ever. Bouncing out now? Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it pretty soon here. I'm obviously not gonna be trying that again tonight. Epitome of oof. That was something, alright. I think I'm gonna keep him with Ion Cannon. That's you. Mighty Oak's useful enough. That's so upsetting. Okay, but now knowing that, there are a handful of things that I definitely want to change. If I had this doll, oh wait, this actually doesn't give Brave. I still think if I had this doll, I actually might have won that fight, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. 20 to 30 hours at Epic Boss Rush and EBF5 in total. These games could be brutal. I was pretty surprised how little it took me to do those encounters. But I knew going in this, at least from what I heard, this game is way harder. Alright, what do I even get rid of? Rescue Dog is worthless. I'm gonna go to until next time. Alright, thank you again, Unit. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be ending off soon here, so you guys aren't gonna be missing anything. May take only 20 to 30. I hope so. I don't know, though. Honestly. I mean, at the very least, I won't be prepping for like an hour because I'll already... I'm gonna do any preps that I want to do right now. I'm gonna do them now. Okay. Weather effects. Blizzard, no. Electric field. Hot ash. Trying to look for good weather effects that aren't the Cat Ninja. If I can mind, let's see what works best. I think it seems like... I just wish he had one of the two elements that he's majorly weak to. But I think even ignoring that, I might want to try out maybe Lightning Shard. For Matt. Because you could set up wet combos so easily. Laz is right. Playing C in there. Dude, I wish. I really do. Either want to do Lightning Stride or some people said Big Bomb setup is pretty good. The problem is getting dry is so hard. There's a bomb sword in this dungeon. Is that right? Okay. Alright. I know what I'm doing next time then. We're gonna find that damn bomb sword. One of the puzzles. Okay, so I've been to one of them. I don't know where the other one is yet. I think... Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find that map. Not back to the forest. I'm not gonna wander around to try and find the last puzzle, to be honest. I'm gonna look at the map for this one. I have spent more than enough time in this godforsaken place. Actually, I might have made this account on Facebook. Hold on. Pull up a map. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay. So let me... someone said it was posted on the Patreon. The map was. If anyone has it handy, feel free to send it over. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to try and search for it myself. Mineshaft Maze map. Never mind, I found it. I can only chase Gino for so long, honestly, now. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we're here. Oh god, this is quite a... Okay, which puzzle room have I already gone to? Okay, so I need to get to that one. Oh, that's such a long route. Okay, here, let me save this. Excuse me, sorry. Save this and show you guys what I'm looking at here. I kind of wanted to... I really don't want to end this off on such a bad note. So I'm gonna go a little bit longer, and we're gonna take care of this. We're gonna get this and get back here at least. Okay. So whatever shows up. We're here. And we need to get all the way over here. Let's save reload outside the boss room. Save reload outside the boss room to start at the beginning. Really? That actually makes it a lot easier. Is that true? I actually didn't realize that. So what if we just like save here? Game tells you this? Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay. So let's see. According to this, we need to go down, right, down, down, right, right, up, right. Okay. Let me just draw it out here. Just to make sure. It's just this. Can we see outside real quick? If you had Earth Sword for Matt and other heavy induced bow for Anna, which gives 20% chance per level, would have been much better. That, yeah. Okay, so let me go do this puzzle room. We're gonna end it off on a bit of a better note. I'm still gonna be thinking, but not gonna be thinking as hard. Actually, if there's a fight in front of this puzzle room, I actually don't think I'm gonna do it. now that I started thinking about it, because the other puzzle room was guarded by a battle, and I honestly don't feel like just hopping into another battle right now. I really don't. Okay, so if it's guarded, which honestly probably will be, I think we're just gonna end it off actually and take care of it next time. Okay, so it should be right here. Yep, it is. Okay. How is it? 3 waves. Ugh. I don't want to do any more fighting, dude. I just want to do a puzzle. 32. No, I can't, dude. My brain is fried right now after all that. It's the bad luck doom strat. So we're out for 3 hours. You got this. I do need to start ending it off a bit earlier, but it's pretty early still. Doom. How do I inflict doom on a lot of things? I mean, I know that we can do, just for fun here. These guys are resistant to it, though, unfortunately. Just for fun. Let's just see what happens. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. Oh, is it flare that gives doom? Oh, you're right. I like that even better, honestly. Then in 4th dungeon, there should be some free puzzles. No, I've been... Basically, I actually kind of want to try that. Hold on. I want to try that, actually, now. I'm avoiding going into the premium dungeons until I'm actually ready to complete the whole thing. Get to Anna? Here, hold on. Do I actually even have that? Okay, here we go. Red dress, blue elephant, and Gigabow. Red dress, blue elephant, Gigabow. Not heard of this setup before. What's the Giga Bow? I don't appear to have it. Yeah, I don't seem to have that one. But that's probably fine. It's still pretty good. Alright, let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. So let's see, we can do... So wait, hold on. What is her... 40% chance. Upgrade the alchemist one. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. But those are all bad anyways, who cares? Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go for that. It's kind of a fun bow anyway, to be honest. Okay. Oh, give Matt the Death Star. So he gives bad... Oh, so there's a... I have a free way to get, to give, like, mass bad luck. Hold on. I just keep coming in and out of this fight. I keep learning things that I didn't know a second ago. Oh, yeah, look at that. Completely missed that. 70% chance. Pretty sure they don't have anything that boosts the chance of inflicting statuses, though. Yeah, I don't think... Maybe upgrading something does, but... Upgraded? Does it increase the chances of inflicting bad luck? No, it does actually a bit. Okay, well that's all I can do right now. 85 is still pretty good. Captain Hat does? Really? I actually didn't realize it did that. To be perfectly honest. Just give you something. No, not that. Okay. Okay. 5% chance. That's just guaranteed, actually. Use AoE, yep. And then... Air Rain, I guess? That's great. You kidding me? What the shit? I love that. What the hell is that? The best strat, dude. I love that. The only bottleneck are the cooldowns. You're welcome, dude. That's great. This has one shot. I think Cyclone has a turn of cooldown as well. Damn, I love that. That's so much fun. Yeah, okay. Dude, that's so good. Probably don't need to bother using it here, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. They pretty much have to be immune or, like, very resistant to those statuses for that to not be just guaranteed to work. Ninja armor and target bad. Oh, she's stunned, okay. Ninja armor, target bad. Oh, ninja armor gives what? Invisible and then armor and then target bad. Okay. So you can give invisible. So basically any magic attacks will just be nullified that turn. That's just instant nullification for magic attacks. That's pretty cool. If I'm thinking about that correctly. Uh-oh, Ancient Monolith. That's a little annoying, actually. Oh, right, physical. Yeah, you're right, sorry. Yeah. Shit, Matt's just gonna die now. Physical, yep, yeah. That was my bad. Some kind of setup with Nat. Ow. Okay, let's see. These guys, I'm sure, can't be insta-killed, but we can just insta-kill everything else, which works for me. Honestly, I'm just gonna wait to... Here, let me just siphon this guy. Defending buffs magic defense by 80%. Ah, and plus you get defense. And oh wow, so you're pretty much invincible when you do that. So you could just have one character just spam defend over and over, and it's that's very interesting strat there. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait to I'm just gonna wait to revive him, honestly. I see no reason to revive him right this very second. He's probably just gonna die again. Cattail for 40% evade. Oh, she actually might just die too. Yep, this is fine. I mean, we're still gonna win this. Well, probably, actually. We might not be able to do it this turn. Here's the bad part of the strat. Yeah, I kind of just stopped thinking, to be honest. I literally turned all brain activity off for a moment there. Well, bad luck makes instant death more likely to happen, doesn't it? Here, let me think. Actually, hold on. No, wait, we can still do this. There we go. I literally turned the brain off for this whole fight so far. There we go. It does? Okay. And good luck? Right, okay. So that'll be a good fallback at least, but this'll just kill everything that isn't the monolith. What? EXP pipeline? I don't even know what that achievement is. Not actually sure why those guys live. That's a little, unfortunate. Okay. They have the same resistance. That's interesting. 1337 foes killed, huh? Interesting. Very cool. It's better if Ana has good luck. Oh, that was... Okay, that might have been my mistake then. Sure. Let's just see what happens. Damn. Alright, actually, I could probably just single target this for just guaranteed to kill one of these guys. Yeah. Combo shot. Yep. I actually just realized that I probably should just do that instead. Okay, then we could just no, she won't have bad luck anymore, but that's fine. That's just rude, honestly. Do you have zombie hand? I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna go with no on that one. Oh, perfect. I might as well air ring. Oh, the summon. Oh, it's a summon. Okay. No, I probably do have that then. Okay. No, sorry. I thought you were talking about a weapon or something. No, I probably have that then, yeah. Just mess this guy up a little bit. I'm pretty much just gonna spam attacks now. Damn. If only that worked. Alright, no, I should probably think a little bit. This, and then just heal, actually. How far are you into main game? I just got to and finished clearing out Red Pine Town. First stream scene. Welcome then. Welcome. Sorry, I thought I'd recognize your name from somewhere, but I guess not. Yeah, I just made it into Red Pine Town, or not just. Like I said, I cleared out Red Pine. But, yeah, besides that, we're still pretty... this actually would have done more damage. Still pretty early on. As far as that part of things, at least. Okay. Is he still... No, he's actually not siphoned anymore. Okay, I actually need to be a bit careful now. I'm just gonna siphon him again, just to make sure. The battle itself was 2 hours... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's very true. It's very good. Someone that casts Reaper on all foes. Oh, interesting. That sounds pretty fun. It's just one player kill. You revive 2 plus attack. Exactly. That's why I just siphon him every turn. Oh god, okay. It's going as planned. Yep, no experience. Obviously, doesn't matter. Okay, what's this next puzzle? Stuck in a puzzle room. Let's go back. Okay. Entrance stone collapsed. There's not even any treasure chests in this room? Huh? Okay. Planning to do the evil players soon? I don't even know if I have access to them. Again, no trying to drop any major spoilers, because again, this is a blind playthrough. But I honestly don't know how far off I am from stuff like that, which is fine by me. Stra was relaxing up for a while. Yeah, okay. Shit, sorry. No, you're fine. So I'm sure they're somewhere near-ish now, but that's not really that big a deal. Okay, so we're gonna go back to whoops. Let's go ahead and do a bit of balls. What's happening here? Let's do a bit of puzzle planning here. Requires all dungeons? Okay. Okay. So let's see. This puzzle is easy if you know... Oh, I'm sure. I mean, most puzzles are easy if you know the solution. I just haven't... This is the first time I'm seeing it. Stop breaking shit. Pro stream with my eyes. I'm sorry. Use the telepath at the end to come back. Oh, so you can actually potentially use that before you're even done solving the puzzle, huh? That's interesting. Without starting over. Okay, I see. Oh, so that's probably why the chests haven't even appeared yet. Alright. Let's see, I'm just gonna kind of, roughly lay some of this out here. So if we start down this way... Oh, let me not draw on it here. Just kind of mapping things out and basically see where we end up. So it puts us here. Go like this. Okay. You're gonna have to? Okay. Could go up here. That's gonna slide us here, isn't it? So I actually can't use this one. So I'm gonna have to be able to get back up to here. So if we do something like this... Go in there. And we're out here. Then we can... I'll put X if you can't... Yeah, you're right, yeah. Just to make sure I remember. So these... that boost is actually fun. This booster is completely a death trap if we use it. So then, here, let me mark that a bit better. I think that's the only one that I see right now that I actually straight up can't use. I mean, I guess by the time by the way we're through parts of this, then some of these are going to become X'd out as well. But that's only after I get to this point. Okay, so this seems like an okay spot we're in right now. This has to obviously be the last thing that we do. So we can actually kind of work backwards from there. So we have to end up here. So I think this is off limit. Oh, okay. So I think this one's off limits. Because if we do that, then we're just going to be trapped, and then we'd have to do that last, and at that point it's not possible. So that means that we have to do... So let me do... Start there. Teleport. Here. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure that's just it. And here was where we end. Just making sure we actually walk down everything. This seems like that's it, actually. Okay, let's try it. Let's put our plan into action here. So... So I can't actually see chat on my other monitor right now. I'm literally just full screen this on the other monitor. We'll worry about that later. Okay, thought I didn't plan something out there. Okay. That was easy. Okay, that was actually not too bad at all. Okay, get the map layout back up. This place is very bright now. Oh. Nice. Okay. Not very clever. Should just use mouse controls, I guess. Or keyboard controls. Alright, here we go. Gungnir. High stats and no special effects, huh? Okay. And then, presumably in this chest, Fusion Blade. This will probably help us a lot in that fight. It's a good-ass gun. It seems pretty interesting. Let me power it up a little bit here. Wow, look at... Oh, wow, those... Okay, that's a lot of stats. Damn, alright. Holy shit, yeah, they weren't messing around with that one. Just bullet bobble attacking. That's actually... So that means that our cleaver is actually going to get that much more, little bit of extra damage. I can't upgrade it more, unfortunately, but... Yeah, those stats are ridiculous. Okay. So now we're going to be ending it off very soon here, because this has already gone on a little bit later than I was hoping, but I think it's for the best here, because now I'm feeling a little bit better about our rematch next time. Here, hold on, let me bring this map back up here. So we go... Oops. So we need to go... it's actually quite a convoluted path to get to the boss here. It's very good in this game, unlike EBF4. It's very good in case you need something elementless. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's as far as elementless guns, it's not going to get any better than that. Okay, here I'm just going to open this, and we're just going to have to kind of follow it. Let me just make the path here. Sorry, hold on. I'm just drawing out the path on my end here. Okay. Make sure I know where I'm going. Okay. So just to check, this map is Patreon exclusive content, right? So I can't actually show this map off when I do my YouTube series. Is that accurate for you guys? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, I'd have to ask Matt if I want to be completely sure, but so I just wanted to make sure I checked that. It is on Patreon. I'd have to check if it is actually locked behind a tier or not, because if it's not locked behind a tier, then I think it's free game. But I don't believe it is. I'm pretty sure it's locked behind one of the tiers. So I would not be able to show that. I would not want to show that on my stream then. Okay, so now we're back at the boss. Okay. Obviously we're not fighting this guy again right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and save this. Okay. Oh, map was shared in public. Okay, that's good. So I can show that then. Not too much later. Planning to travel. When are you streaming next? Oh, sorry. Should be streaming again. He posted in the public chat? Okay, perfect then. Alright, cool. This Friday, I think I'm gonna be streaming Epic here. I think I'm done. I can maybe do a little bit of prep next time, but we're gonna go ahead and switch to our ending screen here. Next time I stream, I think is gonna be Friday. I believe I'm gonna be playing some Smash Bros with my buddy Sacred Survival, but I'll be streaming this game again next Monday, are the plans currently, assuming we don't have any internet problems again, which we shouldn't. Actually, I already showed it some time ago. Yeah, and Valhalla incident. Oh, that's true, actually. Host keep, yes, you're right. Yes, thank you for a reminder. But I meant, like, shared it pub. Like, this is just, like, in a stream. It's not, like... Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have actually shown it there, but, before I knew, at least. That's my fault. But, I'm glad it's public, at least, so I'll be able to post that in my YouTube description and stuff. Yeah, I'll be streaming this game again next Monday. We're gonna try and fight the boss again. I might actually... Now that I know how to get back here, I've already broken and looked at the map. Actually might go back and buy stuff to improve our equips. You had Brave for the cleaver. are you asking if I had Brave on either of the cleavers? I thought I did on the first one, but I don't actually remember. The one where I was, like, kind of basing the general amount of damage it does. So I'm not sure. I definitely didn't the second time, which I think if I had Brave, I very likely actually would have won the fight. But, I'm just trying not to think about it at this point. We're gonna try and go in with a clear head and a little bit more experience next time. What is this? Mineshaft Maze completed. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's even on the wiki, so a lot of bomb resist for this fight. Yeah, I've been definitely prioritizing bomb resist. Moving the bomb launchers, use honor to freeze or stun them setup. Yeah, I was doing a lot of that basically. Yeah, I was largely doing that. I was also using Nats's Siphon to basically just instantly incapacitate the bomb, except it still, like, takes up the spot, so if you Siphon them, they just don't do anything on the turn they're supposed to blow up. So you'll be spending 3 hours on the puzzles. Right now, certainly I would prefer that to spending 3 hours on this fight, but that's fine. It's gonna be more than 3 hours also by next time. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go for it. Hopefully we'll be able to win next time. We'll see how it goes. Again, I'm gonna be much better prepared, both knowledge-wise and equipment-wise, and skills and summons. So we're gonna have a lot more in our favor next time, and we were really close to beating it. That was the first time I had fought this guy, was that attempt. So, we were pretty close, all things considered. But okay, yeah, I think we're gonna end it off here. Let me go ahead and pull up Keith's stream. So we're gonna go ahead and host my buddy Keith here. Really appreciate it if you guys drop in, give him a real nice raid here. Good buddy of mine, IRL friend. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. You should use equips, boost the power buff skills. Yes, that is also something I think I'm gonna try and value a little bit more. Alchemist staff or something else, status boosting. Could use mass. Yeah, I'm a little bit inclined towards retrying out mass siphon strategy, because that would just be so useful. Take it easy, you'll get it next time. Yeah, that's the goal at least. We should be able to pull it off next stream, so it's not too bad. But oh, raid keep, alright. Alright, so we're gonna do /raid. I'm just gonna copy his name because it's too long. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop a raid here. I think I have to do that and then wait for it to set up. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like I said, I'd really appreciate it if you guys show my buddy some love here. But yeah, I think that is about it. So we're just gonna wait till this raid goes through, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Hope you guys all have a good night.